try and copy it. And even then, it's never going to be quite right.
That's fair. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Crabby D&D. I am here with my players. Cat.
Hi.
Mortar.
Bucket cream.
Kirv.
Oh, hi.
Vinny.
Hello.
And Romulus.
I guess also bucket cream.
Yes! Yes! Join me on the bucket cream train.
Oh, no.
It's a whole train filled with nothing but bucket cream.
I should just record like the pre-game chats and stuff, and then just post just those after like years of waiting for them.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Right.
Hello,
For legal reasons, Romulus.
Yes. So hello everybody. Welcome back to Crabby D&D. I think we should just get straight on with this, don't you? With the betrayal.
Yeah.
With the drama. With the pizzazz. So, let us begin once again. Welcome, all. Glad to see you here after such a wonderful insight last time. Let us remind ourselves what exactly that was and what our motley crew have been through recently. Last session, our party of adventurers, Cat, Kirv, Mortar, Romulus, and Vinny, had spent some time roaming around Vinny's brain before resting up and completing the journey up to the mountainside chapel. After a tense conversation between the party and the Groundskeeper due to some possible vandalism, he felt threatened by Mortar's accusations of lying, and so the party left him to his devices and moved off up into the mountains in hopes of finding what they were supposed to be going for. While they were resting, however, Mortar thinking over the day gone by, he had a vision from the being that, to the best of his knowledge, resides within his weapon, unveiling the lies he had but glanced the day before. Seeing the truth unraveling before him, he saw the pain of Carvern nestled deep below in the catacombs that reside below the chapel, and the true horror of the lies that the Groundskeeper spoke. But now, inside the tiny hut that Vinny had created on the mountainside plateau, you all rest, save for Mortar and Cat, who are currently awake due to Mortar's sudden visions taking place. Mortar quickly grabbing a piece of paper, finding the picture of Cassius that had been scribbled down and showing it to Cat. You both recognize this individual. Mortar, it takes a few moments more than it does Cat in her bleary-eyed state. But you are awake enough now that you know what this might imply. What do you do?
Mortar, again, just to backtrack a moment, is feverishly just looking through Cat's pack, draws this, grabs this picture, almost thrusting it in her face with his like clenched fist, and saying, "He's back there. I knew that motherfucker was lying to me. God damn it!"
Hang on. Hang on.
He kind of grabs the side of his head, like kind of throws the picture towards you, and he's grabbing the side of his head and he goes, "Do you always stop me? Why don't any of you just follow my lead for a change? My instincts were right. I've allowed myself to become saturated by your blind trust. All of your blind trust, but my instincts were right. If I'd stayed, if I'd just been Trigger, we would be there right now. Vinny's friend would be alive. We've left this for a whole day. Now back there, underneath the chapel cap."
know now. All we can do.
Romulus, you're not awake, you're still asleep.
Oh shit.
Nah, he's just having a go at the kid.
Yeah.
Very nice, very righteous.
Um,
Righteous. He's just angry right now. there's no like direction this is going in. This is all just his mind just blurting out what he wants to hear. It's not even necessarily directed at Cat, but Cat is the only one awake. So she is the only one who kind of is getting the brunt of it.
Yes.
okay. Wait. He loves us. Vinny's friends down there.
Yes.
The last few days. He's lied to us?
Mortar's just trembling. Yes.
Oh, okay then. As you can see, just feelings that Cat does not understand. Just rage, betrayal, just all happen all at once. He lied. Made us feel like shit. He did. To look him Mortar dead in the eyes. And it's not just Cat's voice, but some low murmur behind it. We are going to kill him.
Let's do more. Let's do much more than that.
His soul's mine. It's sort of like shakes head. I need to think this practical. If we charge in there. You know, I can't. Cat's gonna turn around and shake Vinny.
Yeah, I was gonna say Mortar's
Look-
gonna walk over.
Look at him.
Since Cat's doing it.
Look at him. Just doesn't say much, Vinny. All to his information, I can't. She's gonna walk out the bubble and try and rationalize what's going on.
And Mortar takes Cat's place next to Vinny, kind of shaking him awake.
What's going on? Is everyone alright?
Your friend's alive. He's back there.
What?
Had a vision. You remember the vision I had? The one where she was flayed?
Yeah, you mentioned that you had it.
And another one. Just now. I knew something wasn't right. That groundskeeper was lying to me. Remember I told you this, Vinny?
Alright, slow
Told all
down.
of you
I
this.
remember you freaking out.
Your friend is beneath the chapel. Carvern is beneath the chapel along with Cassius. Groundskeeper was lying to us.
You're certain.
Mortar grabs Vinny by the scruff, pulls his mask from his face, looks him dead in the eyes, and almost snarling says, "Does this look like the face of a man? Not certain. Look me dead in the eye. Tell me that I'm fucking lying. Your friend is down there. The more time you spend questioning me, the more time she spends down there with that freak. Let's go here."
You're going to feel something pressing against your chest. The point of a dagger.
Really?
Mortar, listen to me. What you're asking me to do is to charge into a place of worship, murder its groundskeeper, and desecrate the place searching for it. And for Carvern, I would do that. but I need to be sure.
And you don't have to do it. I'm not asking you to do anything. Let me do it.
No,
Care?
that's not
I
how
don't
this
care.
works.
I disagree. He lied to us and he needs to die. You all need to die. You want your friends back that badly? Or is there something that's stopping you from wanting to learn the truth? Look at me.
No, we're not doing it like this. Just tell me one thing. Just one. This vision, the source of it. You trust it. You trust it completely? Absolutely 100%.
The only thing that's kept me alive to this day. He'll pull out the black scorpion, not pointing it at you, but he will kind of hold it. This is the only thing that's kept me alive. It senses pain. Thing that I am familiar with. I felt the pain down there, and I know. I know that they're there. I saw them. Trust me or not, it doesn't matter. If you don't return, I will. Less out of principle, more out of the fact I don't like to be lied to. And it seems my instincts have dulled spending time with you lot who seem to never question other people. You trust them. I was the only one who saw the lies. I was the only one who questioned. Moving this day forward, if you aren't going to begin questioning the position of other people, the motives, I don't think I can travel with you. Because eventually I will also end up like you. People who just believe in others, hoping they don't have an ulterior motive. Makes me sick. Or I stand up and say, make your choice, I've given you the information.
I guess questioning people is going to be mandatory, given that you're so shit at it. You saw the way he clammed up the moment you started pointing your gun at him. There's no way to achieve anything.
I strongly
Fine.
disagree.
If you think
Gardens.
trust is so toxic, then I'm sure you won't thank me for this. But against my better nature, I trust you. So, finish your watch and let's rest up. Make a quick plan in the morning and then it's straight in. We don't have any more time to lose.
I would agree.
I'm going back to sleep. We can't do this half-cocked.
Mortar will walk away and he will finish his watch while keeping an eye out for Cat.
Okay. Kat, while that was going on, was there anything in particular you wanted to do?
Kat's just at the moment. She's out there trying to understand all of these emotions that she hasn't really experienced.
Okay.
Um,
And standing at the edge of the plateau, looking down, you can see the long path that you've taken. Even this high, as the wind begins to kind of buffet against you, you feel sturdy and steady. You feel strong this night. As you look down the mountain, you can't see the chapel necessarily, but you can see where it would be once you arrive there. You look down and you feel almost this presence begin to creep into your mind inherently. You want to take them now? I can give you them. We can go together. We can kill them. Feast upon them for what they've done to you.
As the cat stands there and she genuinely considers what's being said. She looks down and sees Tralodex's crystal. Stops. And I'm going to use Cytania's charge of calm emotion to rationalize this.
Make me a charisma saving throw.
Wonderful.
Moment of truth. We're in the bubble. She can go sideways. Real
Well,
quick.
she's outside the bubble. Everyone else is inside it.
Nat 20.
Okay.
That's right.
That's what I mean. Oh,
As,
28.
as you're outside, just kind of standing there, and calm emotions washes over you, and you feel almost this creeping sensation as something was trying to grab hold of you, but it is dismissed, as you otherwise succeed the save that would counter your calm emotions effect. Not counterspell. Something more akin to Crown of Madness.
Oh god. Okay. Okay. Alright. 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 And it's difficult. Sometimes. The people as God's Vinny's friend are strong. They've possessed people before. What's to say they haven't possessed a groundskeeper? Been here a long time, longer than they've been here.
That is going to get you killed. You'll lose your family, friends. You know it to be true. You know that if you give them even an inch, they will take everything. You know it. You believe it.
How I feel doesn't matter. You're not having control. 3 times you've had control. 3 times people have died that didn't need. I'm not doing it.
They were going to die anyway. What does it matter?
This cat almost hysterically laughs on the top of this ridge. At the end of the day, aren't we all gonna die? I'm too tired for this. I'm going to bed. We'll deal with this in the morning.
You go to turn, but your back legs are locked in place. You can't just run away that easily anymore.
What do you want?
I want to know why you do this. Why you try to resist what you know. You understand. You have been tricked, lied to, fooled, and for the pain of one other, their torture, their destruction, they are willing to give up a one life to save their own. Why do you refuse to take and rid this world of such corruption?
Trust me, I really want to. But
Then why not? Why are you such a coward?
I'm not a coward. You don't understand. The world is so complex. I thought I understood. I had a grasp on it when I made that agreement with you. I thought it was black and white. People good, people bad. There's so many different variable factors to take into consideration.
You don't think I know that? You
Yes,
don't
but
think
you play
I've
on it.
lived for thousands of years just to be told by a naive youngster such as you what evil and goodness are?
Okay. So who hurt you then?
Everyone. The gods. The people residing within this boundless cradle.
So, but you constantly seem to want more souls. Like, if it hurts that much, why are you constantly filling this cradle?
I'm relieving this cradle of them. Everyone. They pollute it. They destroy it. They take and they take and they take. You understand this? You've been from one place to another. Watch the rich rule as they take whatever they want from that jade mine. How they bargain with artifacts they stole from the deaths of their friends. How some of them lie, cheat, and torment. How others go toe-to-toe, murdering their own flesh and blood, just so they can get a chance at power. You've seen it. You understand it. So why fight it? Why fight me? Is it not fire that cauterizes the wound?
Perhaps it is fire that cauterizes the wound. But if there's a way to prevent the wound, I'm happy to be the healer.
We'll see how long that lasts.
Perhaps. Perhaps.
This world is more doomed than you know. There is more to it. And you don't understand. One day you will. One day you will feel the same as I do. Just watch.
Gonna stand mull it over for a bit longer. Then eventually, when I can move, I will be moving.
You feel the control come back to your hind legs, and you can move once more.
Fab job, by the way, Chris. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was there and I was like, oh,
Holy shit, dude. Fair
bro, I
play.
ain't speaking tomorrow.
It's fine. I've only got work tomorrow. They don't need me.
Uh,
It's fine. I shouldn't be on till all day, so I'll be fine. It's my day. It's my day off of till tomorrow.
But if we could keep the curse voice to a minimum, Chris's vocal cords would appreciate it.
Hey, look, 97 sessions in, I got to use that voice at least once. Although Cat knows this isn't the first.
To turn you in. Wait, no, that one's a bit more robotic.
Anyway, you'll get to hear it in the future, no doubt.
can't wait. Well, it is part of me, so I guess so.
That's true.
Um,
Why'd you have to give
I
this thing a
will,
mouth on your hand?
Every
Look,
step
this
you
mouth!
take, every move you make, I'll be watching you.
Watching you.
Wazowski.
That voice, I want to be more confident with that.
Always watching.
So, Cat, you return to the dome and try to get to rest?
Yeah, return to the dome. I say literally nothing to anyone.
I'm gonna be right back. 1 second.
Yep, that's fine. You'll get what sleep you can. The night is as quiet as it can be, although some of your minds are riddled with... Nightmares would be too strong. But to that sense, you feel almost this compellingness to try and do what is right, and yet knowing you have to be inactive in order to have the best chance of doing it well. The foolishness of what happened before, the frustration and the annoyance behind all of it, and yet you know you have to wait. be patient is intoxicating. And what would usually be a comfortable environment within this Leomund's tiny hut, there is a sense of tenseness throughout. And as some of you wake from a night's sleep, otherwise unknown to what exactly has happened overnight, Kirv and Romulus, you wake, and the rest of your party seems quite tense. Cat, Mortar, and Vinny, you all do get the benefit of a long rest, but you are tense. Your muscles ache where you have been locked up all night, where you feel
Sorry,
like you
Chris,
want to do something.
A quick question, mate. I still haven't. Have I recovered my healing from the ghost fight yet?
Yes.
I don't think I've got my full
Yeah,
health yet.
you should get
Oh,
your
okay, I
maximum
do.
health back now. Yeah, if that's something I didn't
Oh, great.
adjust, you should have it now.
No, that's fine. I think it's something that I must have forgotten to do. I wasn't sure if it was a permanent thing or not.
No, it's not permanent. It would have been in the long rest. It might have been something that I glazed over last time, but yeah. Everyone make sure that you've got the benefit of a long rest, and your max health have come back if you've had any reductions to it in prior sessions.
I would like for the following individuals to make sure they have 4 additional temp HP from my tempting treats. Vinny,
I'm back. Hello.
Welcome back.
have a tempting
Playing
treat.
that really well.
Yeah, you turned that really well.
Thank you.
You have 4 temporary hit points. Cat, as usual. Myself, of course. And it's genuinely between Mortar and Kirv.
I'm pretty
I
sure
feel
it
like
was
Mortar
me.
has a. No, this is a new day.
It's
the
a new
news.
batch.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
I'm going to go with Mortar because Mortar has gone down more than you have.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
It might not make a difference, but it might.
No, it always makes a difference, man. How much?
Also, I don't know that you yelled at Cat
temp
yet.
HP is
4.
That's true. It's very possible he may be changing who that goes to in a second.
Yeah, you'll put it in your mouth, and then I find out I punch you in the stomach and pass it over to Kirv.
Oh god.
And she'll still eat it.
Yeah.
Oh man, wow. Mortar is not in the dome by the time most people have woken. He's kind of gone out and is just trying to busy himself by doing some hunting. But as he's kind of going out and everything, he can't help but almost be like constantly almost touching his skin around his face. There's kind of like an ambient itch there, which actually isn't there, but it's just like he can't stop thinking about the feeling that he had when the vision first started, as well as what happened during the
Mm-hmm. Okay. You otherwise pass around these treats, have morning food, and make sure everyone, because you did get a long rest, that you have recovered up to your maximum level of hit count as well, because you have had 2 days of rest since your last combat. So you should have your maximum hit count back up to what it should be. So, what do you do?
Does that mean we get all of our spell points for half?
All of your spell points.
Hey, look
Yeah.
at that.
Long
I'm
rest,
back, baby.
long rest, everything comes back, and hit count should be at max now. So you should be
Gotcha.
all fully restored.
Amazing. Badass.
Kirv looks around and kind of picks up that the vibe is a bit weird.
Yes.
Anything
Some-
interesting happened last night?
Mortar had a vision.
Okay.
Right.
He thinks Carverne is back at the temple,
Oh,
underneath.
right.
Underneath. We didn't see a way to go underneath, did we? Unless it's to do with that weird language. Vinny, didn't you write it down?
When I did
I
my
wrote it down, but there was no translation. But that chamber, there was a way in and a way out.
So the groundskeeper probably knew.
Presumably.
I'm almost impressed.
Well, Chris, remind me when I did my silly little, nature check thing. Remind me what I got from that.
Or what was that? The area around?
Yeah, when I was basically like, something seemed funky here, and I went to sort of try and commune with nature using my beast totemy bullshit, like trying to sort of use the ritual as like get a sense of what was going on here. Because I remember you said something that was interesting.
I'm trying to remember now what I said. I believe it was something to do with that the land around here felt like either you should stay or you should go and never come back.
Hmm.
And that's the general gist that you got.
Hmm. Something isn't right. I don't think. Something isn't right here. I really didn't want to add defiling a temple to my list of actions taken, but
Really, it's on my
Needs.
bucket list.
I am in no way
Surprising,
surprised.
literally no one, yeah?
Let's go.
Where is everyone?
Cat's still around, but she's definitely reserved.
Mortar's still off somewhere, isn't he? Brooding.
Yeah, he's just gone hunting for a little bit, just trying to bring
A
back some
lot
extra
of brooding.
Oh,
Food.
hunting,
for
sure.
our... Okay. Hey, I can brood and hunt at the same time.
Roll me a
I'd say I didn't
survival.
do a very good job though.
Roll me a survival check with disadvantage, as not much will be huntable that's up here. You'd be very hard
Just say
pressed to
you're
find
brooding.
anything. If you're brooding, you can make a performance check. I'll let you decide.
There's no one around to witness my brooding, so
Yeah, but that makes it
There's
all
no
the more
point
funny
in
when you roll a
performing.
natural 20. Okay. Natural
Could
1 on the
scare off a
hunting.
squirrel.
There is
Fair
nothing
enough.
around. Nothing at all.
Oh.
The only thing that there is around you watch as a bird gets caught by the wind and just shoots past you. It took a wrong turn somewhere and it's ending up like Jeff.
Oh.
I think Mortar's two in his own head. He kind of was like, "Oh, I'll go hunting just to clear my head a bit," and basically got nothing done. He almost made it to like the tree line and then just kind of stood there for a bit, and then made his way back.
Mm-hmm.
So is Mortar heading back to us?
Yeah, but I'll walk through the bubble. Or if it's not there anymore, I'll just show up
No,
outside.
the bubble would have dropped when basically once everybody's woken up, so you probably would have left just before everyone else started waking up, went for a little bit of hunting and come back, and bubble would be gone.
No worries. Great. Yeah, I show up with nothing to show for it.
Let's go. Can't be wasting time.
Just as kind of we're packing up camp, I'd like to just have a quick chat with Vinny. As kind of Mortar's been avoiding the Vinny's like since he got back, and after about an hour or so, he kind of makes his way over and says, "Hey, went about saying what I said yesterday was really fucked up, and I can't imagine how difficult this is for you. And I'm sorry. It's just frustrated that it's something I haven't been seeing while I was there, because we could have saved your friend sooner. So I'm really sorry. But understand if you need human assistance for him.
No, if I stay still and wallow in it, it'll consume me. There's a path forward. If Carvern's there, I need to get moving.
I'll just pat you on the shoulder. And then...
One other thing. If we go under there and find Carvern and she's fine, then that's it. That's nothing else matters. But in any other case, that groundskeeper, he knows something. I'm gonna need to know what it is.
Okay. Mortar
At this point, saving Carvern is my only priority. Not niceness, not revenge, not anything else. It might be that to do that, I need him alive. But beyond that, I really don't care.
And is there anything you can tell me about Casius? I don't really know. I don't know. Have you guys run into him before? I don't really know what I'm dealing with.
He was a friend of mine for a long time. He's strong, charismatic, motivated. I've never thought of him as being a warrior, but I guess I never would have thought of myself that way either. He's got a sword. It's magic, but cursed. Rewards bloodlust. I don't know how strong he is, but
Strong enough to be worried about.
most likely.
If I see him, you want him dead or alive?
I want him alive, but I have to save Carvern, no matter what.
Let's do this then.
He's a
Save your
friend.
friend.
I thought I trusted him more than anyone else, but I don't know. All I ask is that you do what you can to save him, but do what you must to help Carvern. I've let her down too much at this point.
No, we don't. Let's do this. Burning daylight.
Let's go.
Fucking go!
You travel down the mountain. Takes the same amount of time as it took going up. Maybe having to be careful going down, not to slip up, but also down is slightly faster. You arrive in the early parts of the evening, but before then, Kirv.
Oh.
As you're walking down the mountain, I'll say, for the sake of this, you fall behind the rest of the party a little bit. And you almost become, not necessarily lost in thought, but you look around and you note that Filch isn't with you.
Okay.
And you see that Filch has flown off. And a nearby figure you can see standing there and looking at you. As you look back towards your party, you note that they are all frozen in place, in motion, stepping down the stairway path.
Do I recognize the figure?
You recognise the outline. As the individual steps towards you, you watch as the very elegantly dressed, long-robed individual with the 6 severed horns and the wings spread out from their back as they step up the Lord of Crows walking towards you. Filch on his shoulder.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
I would like the rest of you to mute up for this,
Oh, fuck.
as none of you would know what is happening.
You mean definite?
Yes. No. Mute up, not deafen up. I want them to hear, but I don't want them to be able to
Oh,
say
you want to
anything.
hear but can't say anything.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They're under the effect of time stop. There's nothing they can do.
But they can hear. Okay.
Holy shit. How do I...
They is in play. They in game can't hear this, but I will allow the players to hear this still. So,
Mhm.
Kirv, as you're otherwise standing there, you watch as this figure steps up, leaving this trail of what looks to be almost ashen snow behind him. As he steps up along the edge of the mountain, he stops not far from you. So, I hear you're desecrating a temple today.
More than that, hopefully.
Good.
Why?
Most places of such sacred power have a artifact of some form or another. One of worth. Your friend Mortar will no doubt wanted to try and improve his weapon. But I feel like it would be better that instead of him getting it, you brought it to me. I can reward you also. So long as he doesn't know you've got it, that's fine. Either way, you know who can give you more. Whatever the artifact may be, give it to Filch. He'll bring it to me on his next quest when he comes back home. And he otherwise tosses Filch into the air. As Filch lands on your shoulder, you note that Filch in this moment has 6 red eyes, where he usually only has 2.
You upgraded my bird.
Not quite. I've simply given him a taste of what power is to come should you do your job properly. Bring me whatever artifact is there, and do not let your friends get a hold of it. That is all. And as he turns, the snow scatters and almost becomes this blackened ash as it falls in the air around you. And you hear the footsteps of everybody stepping down, and Mortar, you turn and see that Kirv is kind of standing there looking out and just spacing off.
You okay?
Yes. Yeah. And she walks back to join the line.
Okay. You all head down the mountain.
I just do a...
Hmm?
I was just going to ask if I could potentially insight her.
If you would like to, you
Should
can.
we say for the purposes of... Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll say go ahead and roll me an insight, and Kirv, go ahead and roll me a deception check.
Mhm.
As I think out of game, everybody understands that everything's fine is a clear lie, it would seem.
Would I be able to use inspiration for this?
I'll allow it.
Ooh.
Okay. I got a really good roll.
Did not help me.
Okay, so total would be 8 plus what for you, Cat? Or Kirv?
8 plus 8, so that's a 16.
16. Mortar, 19 plus
23.
23.
So plus 4.
You can tell that Kirv has experienced something. For whatever reason, she doesn't want to share it.
Fair enough.
Almost as
I
if
think,
she's either seen a ghost or something similar. And given the place around here, it's quite possible. But
I think this almost heightened awareness that he's allowed his senses to dull over the time he's been with this group. He kind of realizes Kirv's kind of hiding something. It doesn't sit well, but at the moment there's no reason for him to pry. We've all got one mission at the moment.
okay.
Also, things.
Okay. You head down the mountainside once again, beginning to engage with the path as the evening begins to fall. The lights from the interior of the chapel are non-existent, it would seem. As you reach the exterior of the boundary of the graveyard, please place yourself where you would like to be on the edge of the board in this 2x3. And, Cat, what elemental do you have out, if any?
It is Terrador as we're trying to sneak, so I don't want Cinder's light.
Okay. So you have Terrador out. Noted.
So we're placing ourselves, sorry.
Within the 2x3. So if there's anybody particularly who wants to be on the front line, then
Oh.
yeah, because I know we've got some hybrid individuals.
Well, you know I'm going to be on the front line, like Jesus.
Yeah. So you'll others arrive at the exterior. What is your plan?
Just before we get to the temple,
Oh yeah,
Cat
roll wild
preparing
magic
the-
for mage armor.
Cat preparing that things are going to
Oh,
go
yeah.
down. I'm also summoning Treledex.
Oh, summoning
Everyone
Treledex ahead of
step
time.
away from the cat whilst mage
Mhm.
armor is being cast.
That's a ritual
Well,
that
I-
happens in the morning. It's when she gets down here she casts
Yeah.
it. So go ahead and roll for mage armor. It's just a 1 needed for the mage armor. Nope.
Yeah.
And there's a reason we don't do it because it very rarely happens. And then
The one for
Treledex is
Treledex
a 4th or 5th level.
5th level,
All
I
right.
rolled a 9.
All right. I don't remember if I have a token for him already on the board. So we have 3 Damien tokens. Okay, fun.
I'm pretty sure you used a dragon last time.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give you a white dragon. I'll just shrink it down. Give me a mo.
Oh wow. He's just handing these dragons out.
5th, 7th, so that
It's
will
a
be
medium?
51. I believe. Hang on. I do have the spell here. Call for dragon spirit block.
The dragon spirit's stat block would be what you'd need for that.
Yeah.
Draconic. Draconic spirit is a large dragon.
Large. Yeah.
Okay, so let me just quickly increase Treledex's size real quick. There we go. So Treledex is traveling behind. And what elements do you wish to use for Treledex?
He's going to be going necrotic with necrotic resistance, so he'll be gem, is that?
Gemstone? Okay. I do have a gemstone dragon, but I've given you a white dragon now, so you've got that one.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I just want to know where he is.
This is a game of make believe.
Yep.
Yes.
Um,
His soul is still a white dragon, so it's all good.
I will put crystal in quotations there, because, you know, a white crystal dragon is, something else. But, anywho,
His gemstone.
how do you proceed?
What's our plan? What's our plan?
I think we got to do this quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Did you all see that locked door in the back chamber?
Mm,
No, actually, but well, more than happy to follow anyone's
So-
lead.
Should we send a couple of scouts to make sure the top level's clear and then begin making our way down, or are we thinking just fast and loud? Or
Fast, not
Listen up,
loud.
sounds
I want to
good.
do this quickly.
You guys, I have a rough idea. Just, you can tell she's definitely struggling. It's like, if we see the person, your friend that's hurt, is it okay if I rush and dimension door them away? Out of
Yes.
trouble. And they'll be
It's a very
guarded by these
idea.
two, gesturing to Treledex and Terrador.
it's a really good idea.
Good idea.
Please do.
Very
It
good.
does mean I won't be around for a little while.
That's all right.
All I ask is if you
Arguably,
do
you're
that,
doing the most
please
important thing.
tell us all. Once she's safe, as far as I care, we can start retreating.
Okay.
If that's
That's
going to
fine.
be possible.
That's fine. How can I communicate with you? I don't have sending. Who's big? Romulus. If Romulus has Jeff on his back or between his horns, is he likely to be attacked? Or can he count as...
What, Jeff?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of ways of communicating. Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
this
Jeff
might-
isn't a little bird like Filch or Eugene. Jeff is a peacock.
Yeah,
Peacocks
no,
are
that's-
notoriously quite big.
I remember when he didn't used to be.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
I will, as soon as I know they're safe, I will come back for you lot.
I'm sure we'll be able to hold our own in the meantime.
Well, as if they've got casters, it could make things hard work.
Please, we have two of the greatest wizards of our age.
Not even the slightest smirk or anything. It's just cold, dead, no emotion whatsoever.
Also, I've just said it deadpan as well. He fully believes what he said.
But
All right.
my
do
priority
this
is to
then.
keep your friend safe. If I can get them out there,
Right
I will.
Okay. I don't have a super in-depth plan, so I guess this is a bit of a smash and grab. But
My
there's a door.
specialty.
There's a locked door by the altar. It leads down.
Hmm.
From there's a chamber. Might be protected by portcullises, or they might fall once we head in. So be aware of that.
I don't wish to commit any more desecration than necessary, even if these people are monsters. But do you think perhaps that monument in the center might have something inside it or below it?
Be an easy access.
Possibly.
Food for
I
thought.
want to stick.
Chap-
I want to stick with what I know
Chapels.
first. But
Of course.
Chapels like this always have multiple entrances and secret passageways. It's very possible they have an easier way of getting in to bypass all of their traps and everything.
We'll go with our first bit and then go further on from there.
Okay. So, Vinny, if you take the lead, we'll follow you.
I don't know exactly how the trap down there works, but it's a trap of some kind. So
Mortar.
everyone stay close and be on your guard.
Hey, bro.
Actually, no. Everyone would hear this with their passive perception, not just Mortar. Actually, no. Feasibly, I'd say Mortar. You're probably one of the few who'd hear this alongside Romulus and Vinny. Sounds like the door nearest you has just been locked.
They know we're here. They've just seen us.
Ka-chink. All right. Now they can't
Let's
get
go.
in.
Go.
So I transforms Black Scorpion into a shotgun, vaults over this wall, and begins walking over towards the door. Honey, I'm home.
That door don't stand a chance.
Shotgun, breach and clear.
All right. So
Now.
before breaching and clearing,
Alright.
what do you wish to do? I am for now going to put him outside, just so you do not know exactly where he is, but I will leave him there for now.
He's over there.
He's over there. Because if you're going to shoot the door down, I'm going to start initiative.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Uh-huh.
That's a fucking hole.
It is.
Yeah.
Hole in the
Yeah.
Yeah. Rush from both sides. Rush from both sides.
Dum-de-dum-de-dee. You get the idea. I'm going through the hole.
Okay, go through the hole
Alright.
into the bedroom. Yeah. Easy enough.
Zara
I'm gonna
shotgunning
approach-
this door here.
So who's going where before we start an initiative?
Mortar will be going.
I'd follow Romulus into hell.
Literally.
I follow Romulus because I believe
Because
he's the
everyone's
only
just
one who
leaving
can-
Mortar to be the distraction.
No,
that's
I
fine.
believe he's the
That is
only one
fine
that
by
can
me.
stop me if crazy shit goes
I have
on.
a shot. I have a shotgun. I'm good. Nothing is getting near me. I am like Leon from Resident Evil.
Where do you want Terrador? Because after you get to
Um,
this point here, Terrador can no longer stealth by being burrowed into the ground.
No, that's fine. He's so him and Treadex are both going to come round via this way.
Okay.
So he can't run out this way.
And that's also the only real entrance they can get into, but that makes sense.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, if he tries to run, he's met a big elemental and a crystal dragon. I mean,
Alright.
that shits
And
someone up, right?
this is where you all want to be when we start this combat.
Mhm.
assuming combat starts the moment we open a door, yes.
This is true, yes. So, Mortar, go ahead and make me an attack roll versus that door with your shotgun.
Can I be like opening this door at the same time?
I'll say you have your handle on the door, or you have
My handle.
You have the handle of the door, and you are
What
ready to
handle?
push through the door when you otherwise hear
When
the
it
crack
goes
of the
down.
door. Yeah,
Let's go.
That's a 27, Chris.
that hits the door.
Ooh.
I refuse any reality where this door survives this.
The
I
door
agree.
has.
I mean, this is
completely
true.
agree.
I want to see you
There
roll
is a
damage though,
reason-
because
There is a reason that I chose the shotgun. Because I was like, I am blowing this door apart. Anything behind this door is destroyed.
oh yeah, this does thunder damage. This
So
is gonna.
am I rolling? I'm rolling damage, yeah?
Yeah, roll damage, might as well.
Okay, so I think it's +4, I think. Let me double check. So that's 3 plus. I haven't used this weapon, I think, ever. This is awesome.
No, this is the first debut of you using it.
The Iron
And
Thunder.
it's against the door.
That is 8 points of thunder damage. Fuck
Okay.
this door.
I'll say that it's double for the sake of the door. You otherwise shoot the door down as combat will commence. I will say that does not take away from your action as that is the inciting instant and the doorway is now clear and open. And Romulus, you go through the process of holding your reaction to open the door and step into that space there when combat begins. So,
Yeah.
I would like everybody to roll me initiative, please.
Woo, let's freaking go.
And I will describe the scene momentarily.
I wanted to do like a breach and clear forever with Mortar. So bad. That's really good.
I feel my initiative does reflect Cat's attitude at the moment.
What is it?
I rolled a minus.
we talking
I rolled a
about
nat. I rolled a nat 1.
Oh,
There is
man. I thought you were
huge
saying like, oh yeah,
reservation.
that's going hardcore. I thought you were
No.
saying that's going hardcore, you know, just badass.
No, the
Okay.
thing last night kind of messed her up.
So,
Oh, that's fair.
21 to 20.
4.
Not 21 to 20. 25 to 20. Brain was not working there. You say 24, Vinny?
24, yes.
Yes.
I got excited for a second. I miscounted.
20 to 15.
15!
18.
18 on Mortar and
Hell yes,
Kirv.
this-
And Cat?
No, 19 for Mortar.
Minus 1.
Oh, minus 4. Okay, and 19 for Mortar. Okay. Vinny, you will obviously be at the top of the initiative order. In this instance, I will say the door is blown off of its hinges as it explodes inward, small shards of wood otherwise shooting inside. You see, standing behind the altar is what looks to be the Groundskeeper. You see that around him, in a 5x5 almost square, or sphere in a way, but a 5x5 radius, you see what looks to be this glowing green energy of almost this cracking, almost lightning effect that runs around the exterior in this dome around him as he stands there with the lantern held high as he's looking at through the door at whoever this may be. Vinny, you are first up in the initiative order.
Where specifically is this dome?
Let me see if I can quickly get a radius to work here, because it's centered on him, so it gets a bit weird when I put a 10-foot radius on him. But think,
Essentially 2 squares out from him, right?
yeah, essentially 2 squares out from him. So think that currently for the purposes of the effect, but it does go further out because I don't have a good block I can use for it.
Right, yeah.
Let me.
Okay.
I can't draw on this without it being weird, can I? No. You know what? I do have. Actually, that could work. Let's do this. Let's use a 5-foot radius and scale it up. He needs to have a big diamond up his ass, but it'll work. Oh no, never mind. He goes right through it. Perfect. So that is the rough air. That is the rough area of the effect.
Hey, he's been impaled by a giant diamond.
Yay, we win! All right. Yes, Vinny, you are up at the top of the initiative.
Victory is ours!
All right.
You-
I
you
don't
will
know.
never, you will never get me through my diamond defense.
Right. I don't know exactly what this does, so I'm going to attempt to cast Dispel Magic on it.
What level?
Nice!
Third level?
Third is all I have, yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a... yeah, go ahead and roll me a wonderful d20 and add your charisma modifier to it, as this is a spell that is higher than third level.
Figured.
Open invulnerability, perhaps.
A +4, that is 18.
18. Okay. You otherwise stretch your hand out, grabbing and almost tearing the magic away in this instance as you sever it from him, as his anti-life shell disappears.
Yes, I'm picturing this as
Nice.
Vinny strides forward, scimitar held up, looking
That's
down the
sick.
blade of it with the like perspective, making the dome look smaller, and then just slashes through from a distance
Nice.
with the blade, but the slash mark appearing on the dome as it unravels.
Mm-hmm.
Romulus is the only one that sees it.
And Mortar.
Oh, I
And
see it. I see it too. Mortar applause.
Yeah. Okay. So that is your action spent, Vinny?
As my
You-
action, yep.
You get a nod of approval from Romulus when you step in.
20,
Uh,
25, 30. You will have half cover from that side, notably, because there's an altar in the way. In the event that it
yes,
matters.
well, I can't attack him
Missed.
anyway, unfortunately.
Okay.
I can't cast anything, or
Okay.
so instead I'm going to.
As my reaction on Mortar's, and as Vinny breaks down the door, uses this dispel magic and this awesome display of magical prowess, Mortar goes, "That's the fucking wizard of our time!" And Mortar's going to imbue you with one of his favors, and he's going to give you weapon frenzy. You can take the attack action.
Can you get within range to utilize that?
Yes, I can bonus action dash.
Okay. Okay. You otherwise rush round
Move
past him.
around here. Mm-hmm.
Get him in the kidneys!
And with the scimitar drawn, I would like for this to be a non-lethal attack if possible and if relevant.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting that this is going to take him out in one go.
Okay.
You never know.
Really fucking old.
Roll me the attack with disadvantage.
He's old and he is a caster. Okay.
Yeah, but they've got
do
like
I-
5 hit points.
Do I know
Ask
why
her.
this has disadvantage?
You will understand after the attack has been made.
Duly noted. Okay.
He's actually just a ghost piloting a corpse.
Oh, if this
Yeah,
has
maybe.
disadvantage, by the way, it can't sneak attack, so please ignore the
Yep, so it'll just be the green die. That's fine.
Yeah.
That is a
Not
what to hit?
good. That is a 10 to hit. Is
10?
the scimitar.
10 does miss, unfortunately.
Reasonable.
Reasonable.
Although, fascinating that you had to query it.
So I was gonna
Look,
say,
you
but
almost
then
hit
again,
him.
Most spellcasters, to be fair.
You almost
Most
hit him.
spellcasters,
He's an old man in priestly robes. He's not got a
He's an
high
oldie.
AC.
Not have the dexterity to have high AC.
This guy's-
He's
this
got
guy's
some
freaking
dexterity, but
Yoda.
not
This
a
guy's
lot.
freaking Yoda.
So you otherwise go to make your attack, and in this moment you think you've got him pinned against the edge of the altar here. As you go to make the stab towards him, you watch and feel almost this chilling cold come over you as you step into his shadow, and you watch as a hand reaches up and grabs the scimitar, and you watch as almost from the length of his shadow you see in almost the reflection of his eyes a creature looming over back behind you.
Yep.
Romulus, you can't see this. You just see Vinny's sword stop short.
Same for me as well.
You don't have
Am
a
I
line of
able-
sight to be able to get
Am
this.
I able to see that Vinny
Oh, okay.
did not intend for that to happen?
You aren't sure.
Because I can see his face.
I'll
and I
say,
have
yeah,
high
you're
insight.
you're surprised by it in this instance, yeah.
Oh
nope.
shit. Okay.
Okay.
Every step you take, I'll be watching.
That isn't their technical name, I just forgot to change their name from what they should be, but that's fine.
That's kind of the thing we're looking.
I hate
Yes.
how the shadows look. Like so.
Oh,
much.
this
One-
isn't
fuck,
a
I
shadow,
hate it.
this is worse.
No,
It's scary.
No, I know, but I mean the art. Like,
Oh, that's fine.
Jesus fucking
It's
Christ,
very
that's
big.
creepy.
It's
So,
very scary.
Vinny, your turn is up?
I have a little more movement, so I'm going to move. here.
If it was at all
Okay.
possible for me to do so, if I could be in a location that doesn't
That's fine.
completely block
I'll
the
allow
doorway,
that,
I would-
yeah. I'll say
I'll be like that.
I'll say this side of the door makes more sense because the door would swing open this way.
Okay,
So you step and
Okay.
kind of push the door against the wall. That'll make more sense.
okay. That's
As
fine.
I'm going to take a final step and like wrench the blade free.
Okay. Alright. It is now the Greater Shade's turn. In this
Oh no.
In this instance, as you're otherwise looking back at the shadow, you can make it out, but you can't see whatever the ephemeral nature of this creature is, as it... in this instance, you get a sense that it is always classed as invisible to everybody other than Mortar, who can see through invisibility. So, it is going to make 2 attacks against you with advantage. Oh, it rolled poorly on that. That is an 11.
That misses.
Yeah, it rolled very poorly on that. Second attack. That's more like it. Unnatural 20, or dirty 20.
That will hit.
Okay. As it otherwise wraps its arms around you, you can feel it almost beginning to force itself underneath your skin and into your pores. As you take... 13 points of necrotic damage. And you are restrained.
Okay.
Okay. In this moment, Romulus, you otherwise watch as Vinny is hoisted into the air, and you watch as he's beginning to grab at something which you can't see, as if it's... And you watch as his skin colour goes from kind of this very vibrant red more to a pale red.
Oh, that's not good. That is, in fact,
Very
bad.
not good. Indeed. Mortar, you are up. Let me quickly sort out this initiative order.
Charges in and sees this creature hoisting Vinny up. Changes to Black Scorpion.
Okay.
And is going to.
You can indeed see. You can
whisper
indeed see
something
this
under his
creature.
breath. Amazing. Mortar then
Can I
flips
still
a
see the
radiant bullet.
Kind of.
Sorry, hold on. We'll let Mortar take his turn. Yeah, I'll ask up. I'll ask afterwards. That's fine. So what was that? You pull Black Scorpion out?
Mortar shifts to Black Scorpion and almost summons a radiant bullet, flicks it into the open chamber, closes it, and fires. He's going to cast Branding Smite as a level 3 spell,
Okay.
and he's going to use his action to fire it at the Greater Shade.
Okay. Go ahead and make me the attack.
Okay, come on. I want this to work so freaking bad. Oh no! That is still a 19.
19 will hit.
Yes. Okay, this is about to be big damage. So Mortar's initial psychic damage is going to be. Oh, that's huge! That is 8 plus. I think it's plus 4, but let me just double check.
So 12.
Da, 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 da.
Okay.
Yeah,
12
plus-
for the opening shot.
It's plus
Nice,
5.
nice.
It's plus 5 for Black Scorpion.
Oh, okay.
So it's 13.
13. Okay.
And then because I cast Branding Smite at 3rd level, it is going to be 3d6 radiant damage.
Go for it.
Really good. That's 26 points of damage total. Plus,
Okay.
the creature cannot turn invisible.
Okay. You can see, Romulus, what exactly is hoisting Vinny aloft. As you see almost this... As Mortar takes this shot, you watch as the light strikes against something, and you watch as almost these layer of almost translucent shadows peel away, and you watch as this skeletal form is currently lifting Vinny into the air, kind of these burning, screaming eyes looking at him.
Does it seem like the
Mortar
damage dealt
upon-
did a lot?
Radiant does not seem to do any
Did
extra
Radiant seem to do
damage. But,
Okay, well,
I
my
will
main goal
say-
is to make it visible to everybody.
yes, I
Yeah.
will say, even if you hadn't used Branding Smite, the Radiant damage would make it visible.
Ah.
Hmm.
So then Mortar spins his weapon again, ejecting the empty, the carcass of the empty of the bullet that's been used, and is going to fire again, just a regular psychic bullet.
Carcass
Go
is
for
not
it.
the right word. Cartridge. Cartridge.
No, it's carcass for me.
It's a carcass.
It's a tiny
Yeah, it's
Really?
little
That's
carcass,
fucked.
man.
Just a little body.
What is going on with your
Oh,
dice
what's going
there?
on?
Oh, you
there.
just shove
Okay.
fairies in there as ammunition.
I have
Oh.
no idea.
Oh, why not?
Oh god,
that is
machine guns are
a-
killing them.
By the hundreds.
27 to hit.
that definitely hits, yes.
Okay.
30
okay.
PPS,
Every
pixies
turn
per
has that their
second.
other ones. So... That's 6 points of psychic damage.
6 points of psychic damage, okay. Takes it.
Awesome. Mortar will then use his last 5 feet of movement to back up over here.
You moved to
and-
here, correct?
Yes, so he used. So he still adds 5 feet of movement left. I was here, I believe.
Yep.
I think I was here.
Okay.
Yeah,
I assume
so
a 24
I'll use
hits
5
you?
feet of movement to dip back here.
As you,
Oh, no.
It's me.
yeah, as you provoke the attack of opportunity
Oh,
from the one
shit,
that is
wow.
coiled up in the corner that got a natural 20 on its stealth.
Oh.
God damn! Wait, even though I can see invisibility?
Even though you can see invisibility, it got a 35 on its stealth.
Oh.
I mean, that's pretty good. That's
Yeah.
pretty
You know what? You know what? For the logical reasons
I
of this,
respect that.
this door opens up from this.
It does.
This corner to
It
this
does.
corner.
It does.
I don't know. I kind of like the idea of this thing almost being like in the ceiling, in the shadows in the ceiling, where Mortar can't see it, and it just almost drops and slashes. I love that imagery. That's
I'll
sick.
say it's otherwise coiled over the top of the doorway as you step through, but as you go to move back, it lunges towards you, grabbing you round the throat, and is going to do the exact same thing to you. You take 14 points of necrotic damage, and you are now restrained. And you are now in this space here, as it is beginning to
Okay.
hold you aloft. Romulus, you can see Mortar beginning to float. He's done this before, but not by his neck.
I'm holding my throat. This isn't me.
Are
Okay.
you sure?
Okay.
Noted.
Have you not seen this thing?
No. But I'll take your word for it.
The fuck am I taking you to Specsavers once this adventure is finished?
Okay. So, end of your turn, Mortar. Nope. Wrong one. It is now Blue Greater Shade's turn. Okay. Its orders are its orders. Cat, does a 25 hit you?
Yes.
As from outside, from beneath the canopy of the tree, The greater shade that was previously keeping an eye on all of you as you entered the area slinks down and grabs Cat by around the
Can
neck.
I see Cat?
From this instance, I will say... Let me roll. I'll say it's going to make a stealth check with disadvantage on this, as it is making an attack. That is an 18.
Okay. Do I roll against that as a perception?
I'll say, yeah, roll against it as perception because this is a combat and you know these things are invisible, so you would be looking out for stuff like this.
That is 18.
Okay, so I will say, out of you otherwise look and you can see Vinny's in danger, you can see Mortar's in danger. Out the corner of your eye, you can see Cat's in danger. So, Cat, from that first attack, you take... Oh, okay, nearly max damage. You take...
You know that doesn't happen.
What, nearly max damage?
Cloud Rune.
Oh, I see. What are you targeting?
That's huge.
It's
The
invisible. You cannot target it.
Give me a moment. I'm double checking the wording. Can I see the attack?
No,
no,
you
that's-
cannot see the
no.
attacker.
Ooh.
Oh
that's-
man, dude, that would have been so good.
Oh. Okay. So technically, what it says, when you are a creature or a creature you can see within 30 feet of you is hit by an attack roll, you can use your reaction to invoke the rune and choose a different creature other than the attacker.
I
to
would
hit.
also like to state you were holding your reaction to open the door and step through out of the way.
That's fair. Yeah. Fuck it. I tried. Yeah.
Bye-bye,
But
Cat.
at the top of his turn, he would regain his. Oh, it's not his turn yet.
It's not his turn
Not
yet.
my
No.
turn yet.
So
No,
It was
sorry,
worth. It was worth.
it was
try.
worth a shot. Yeah. So Cat, you take.
Good fucking shout, though.
So Cat, you take 14 points of necrotic damage because of your bond with
Reckon it's
Treladex.
halved.
It is halved.
Oh, preemptive tax.
So you only take 8 necrotic instead, but still make a Constitution saving throw for your concentration, please. You are also restrained.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I don't know what I meant to roll, but I got 17.
Before,
plus-
so long as you beat a 10, that's fine.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Now, because you are restrained, it's to make the attack and add some additional dice.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay. That is a 25 to hit again. Okay. Not as great a rolls this time. You take 17 points of necrotic damage again. Yeah. Even though I rolled some extra dice, that didn't do as much.
Okay.
So that's halved to 8 again. Make me another concentration check, please.
1 second. Doing math. Above 10, so I need to roll a 5 or more.
Mm-hmm. You're fine.
Yeah, we're good.
You're fine. Okay. End of Greater Shade's turn. We now move to Kirv.
Okay, could I quickly so with making them visible, is it just radiant damage that needs to do that?
Radiant
The light
damage.
effect itself?
Radiant
It was
you
specifically
don't necessarily
spell
know that
that allowed me to
in
do it.
regards to that.
Oh, I suppose that's true.
Yeah,
Sorry.
the smite from no, that's fine. The smite from Mortar did reveal this one over here, so it can't be invisible.
Mhm.
As it currently stands, you look around and you can see that Cat is otherwise being hoisted into the air by some force, and you
This
can
is
almost feel this presence as it is beginning. As you watch, as Cat's veins are beginning to go almost this kind of dark black around her neck. But you can see that bits of crystal are beginning to form along the exterior as if trying to block the effect, which I'll say is Treladex doing that. So, if you make any attacks, they will be with disadvantage against it.
Yeah.
You know that something is in that rough area, I will say. So, anything you try and do will be a disadvantage. Any targeted spells that require you to see the target will not work.
Yeah. I think I'll take the risk and use up a slot in order to do branding smite, because otherwise this thing might not be seen, and
Okay.
that's not going to get us.
Solid shower.
So yes, I'd like to do branding smite.
Bonus action branding smite.
Do I want to use Hexblade Curse here?
You've used your bonus action for branding smite, so you wouldn't be able to use Hexblade's curse,
Oh,
unfortunately.
okay, no problem.
It's okay.
So yeah, that'll be I'll be doing a step forward and attacking with murder.
Okay. Go ahead and make me 2
And
attacks then,
possibly-
please. You make these with disadvantage, so you roll both. Take the lower.
Oh, lower
That's
to
a-
12. That's not that
good.
bad.
That's good. And the second attack.
Right, and then 4.
So it's a
Yes.
12 plus what? Sorry. And a 4 plus what?
Oh, plus 9.
9. First one hits. The second one just misses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the first one that hit does your regular 2d6 damage. Plus how much does... Is it 5d6 for branding smite?
Branding smite. 5d6 bonus
5d6.
radiant damage.
Okay. And it is 2d6 that murder does?
2d6 plus 5.
Oh, okay.
Slash.
Yep. So go ahead and roll all of these d6s for me, please. The top 2 will be your weapon, the rest will be your branding smite. Ooh,
that's
nice.
3 6s.
So that's 12 plus 5, so that's 17
Nice.
damage. Which one is that? Is that
Done.
the green one? That's the blue one. So the blue one takes 17 damage from that first hit, taking it down to... If I do that, then the math becomes easier. There we go. Okay.
So they have an obnoxious number of health, like 63 or something.
Yeah, well, like most monsters. And then how much
Yeah,
fire
sure.
damage is that? Is branding's... What damage type is branding smite? Sorry.
Radiant.
Radiant. Okay. So that's 19 points of radiant damage, and that one loses its invisibility until its next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You can now see that one in front of you as you take the strike towards it. You see it has these outstretched spectral skeletal arms that are lifting Cat up by her neck as you watch as she is being drained of life, beginning to claw at where it's got her around the neck. And Cat, you can see this too. As can you now, Romulus.
Oh, now it's visible. And interestingly enough, it's worded quite oddly, because technically, as long as I see the victim of it, I'm technically able to stop it. But it doesn't make sense to me that I can stop it. But
I was gonna say, the
I
attack would have
believe-
already hit by the time you were aware the attack was there.
which is quite interesting.
So it's like
but
that doesn't make any
in-
fucking sense.
I think we can say it's like an instinctual thing, as like they're like a preternatural sense of like,
Yeah.
wait a fucking second. But in this case, what fuck all I could do anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And now I have to make a decision.
Yes, you do.
Because that is Cat there, that is my child.
Actually,
But Kirv is there helping.
oh, because we would have had to take this one at a time, technically, because the first attack hit and then exposed it so it wasn't invisible, so you wouldn't have had disadvantage. So we would take the left of the 2 dice, which is a natural 18. So that would still hit. So go ahead and roll the damage for your weapon. Again, please, Kirv.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's just the
the
2d6.
Additional damage.
Because I forgot that with the radiant damage, that would remove the invisibility, which would make the
Ah.
second attack wasn't with disadvantage there.
5 to 3.
So 8 plus 5. So that does 13 damage to it. Nice. That one is looking nearly bloodied.
Dead. Dead. Tell me it's looking dead.
Nope.
Ah.
Alright. And
Damage.
end of Kirv's go. Romulus.
Okay. I can see the shadow here, and it's looking. Does it looking just bloodied, or is it looking?
It's nearly
Bloodied.
there. I thought it was bloodied, but the math is it's just above bloodied.
Oh.
I'm gonna make a roll here.
Alright.
Basically, anything below a 12, I'm going to help Cat.
Nice.
Yep, going to help
Natural
Cat.
one, gonna help Cat.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Respect.
Okay.
I'm just gonna yell out, "You guys got this!" And Cat's in danger.
Mortar's just off the ground. He's got this weird.
He just gives a thumbs up.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Just to make sure it's clear,
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to hit this thing cleanly?
I mean, it will have half cover because your allies are in the way. But if you were
If I get
adjacent
hit,
to them, they won't have half cover. No.
Okay, so cool. Right, in that case, I go right up close. I'm going to be making use of the Ghost Steel Halberd, as these things seem ghost adjacent, and we'll see if that has any impact.
Mm-hmm.
So first attack. What is it? D10.
Mm-hmm.
I will be bonus action raging.
Okay. Bonus action rage.
Yep. Do. And yeah, 2 attacks into this fellow.
Alright.
Is there any benefits that I'm gaining from having multiple allies around, or for it
Nope.
being in the process of restraining someone?
Nope.
Okay, so just the one. I will be recklessing this.
Okay.
Does a...
Yes.
It's like a 26 or something.
Yes,
or
that
more.
hits.
I don't know. It's and because that's a 1, I'll be re-rolling that.
Yep.
To Great Weapon Master.
Yep. And you have to take the next roll.
Fuck off. That is unfortunate.
So that does how much damage?
Ghost Steel is 1 + 2 + 2 + 5. So 10 damage total.
So 8 of that is from your weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So that takes it to bloodied for sure. And the 2 cold damage bypasses its immunity to do 1 damage to it, because it is, due to the nature of the Ghost Steel Halberd, is hitting a seemingly evil creature.
Thing.
Yeah, ghost adjacent creature.
Okay, well that's something. It does some damage. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay, so that's your first attack.
First attack. Second attack. I'm going to skewer you now.
That hits, and don't need to reroll damage.
Yep, lots of
So that
lots
does
of damage.
10 plus 7
10.
plus 1, so 18 damage. Ooh, okay. Is not looking particularly great, but it is still alive.
Oh,
Yep, no, that's fair. That is understood and fair.
Okay. Is that the end of your go?
Just double checking in case if I got any weird shit I want to pull right now. As much as I want to, it would be unwise
dude.
for me to use my
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to.
We
save
all know it, dude.
Okay.
Dude, I'll tell you what. If you,
Go off
if
so
you do want
hard.
additional actions, get close to me, and I can let that happen for you.
Well, not at the moment.
We'll do that later. Not at the moment, yeah.
No. If he gets close to me, then that can happen.
Okay. 2 attacks versus you, Mortar.
Over.
26 to hit, and a natural 20.
That will not hit.
He cast Super Shield.
I cast Mortar's million chromosomes on this man.
You take 19 points of necrotic damage from the first attack. And now for the crit.
Ah!
Ooh, sorry. I still had movement left. Could I move back into the other room as sort of like a rush in, rush out?
I've already declared that
That's
stuff.
fair
I'm
enough.
afraid,
Well,
yeah.
it's fair enough. I just realized after that, I was like, wait, shit, I could have done that.
appreciate man.
Yeah, because it would have provoked an attack for opportunity, and this creature could have then restrained you. So in theory, it's something you wouldn't necessarily want.
Well, actually, it might be because I don't know that it can restrain multiple creatures at once.
This is also true. But I'm rolling damage now.
Please. Heal me!
It might. You take 33 points of necrotic damage from the crit.
Oh,
Oh, fuck!
that's really bad!
Hey, look, it gets bonus
Mortar is
damage when
very
it's
funny.
attacking a restrained target, so that gets doubled.
Mortar's very fucking bloodied.
Yeah, as it is beginning to otherwise drain, and you can begin to hear... I'll say, Romulus, in this moment, you can begin to hear from the other room almost this sucking sound and wheezing as... Vinny, from your angle, you're watching as Mortar's soul is being drained by this creature.
Oh,
Mortar's, like,
fuck off,
dying.
they're dementors.
Mortar's trying to like kick this thing and everything. He's trying to like punch, but like his punches and stuff are just getting weaker and weaker just by the second he's being held by this thing. Oh, dude, I am fucked. But I have a way out.
Okay. It is now the old Watcher's turn. The old Watcher in this moment is going to look up to you, Vinny. Your tricks are nice, but... I don't think you're going to live long for this world. And reaches up a hand towards you. I'd like you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please, as he's going to cast Blight on you.
Oh,
Let me know if you fail, Vinny.
Yes, that's a natural one. So if you wish to... And Vinny, currently, we can't hear you if you are talking.
Invigoration.
Invigoration?
I'm going to invigoration as Vinny is about to fail or whatever. Mortar just extends a hand, almost throwing like psionic energy into Vinny to empower him. Reroll the save.
Okay.
And don't forget, you might still have inspiration from...
I do indeed, yes.
From
That's
Dan's
what I was saying
birthday,
that I was
so-
gonna do, Yes, so I'm going to use that.
The
Thank
inspiration
you
as well.
for a second.
Oh
time there.
shit! No, you're welcome, bro.
Come on. Whoa, that'll do it.
that was so close.
Yeah.
Provided you
That's a
haven't...
19.
That's a 19. You succeed. So I believe you take half damage from this.
Okay.
Huge.
You take 16 points of necrotic damage. That was halved from 33.
Okay.
As he stretches up his hand and casts Blight, otherwise your body beginning to drain as this necrotic damage begins to almost take hold, and you begin to feel this uncomfortableness as this whole thing begins to occur. Now, kill the rest of them. As you note, the wizened old man stands up straight, kind of holding the lantern to one side, as they go from what you may have been able to tell was possibly a persona to what is more their true cruel form. Okay. Cat. Roll me a Constitution saving throw. Okay.
22.
You're fine. You maintain concentration as you begin to feel your body begin to be drained. Not for damage-wise, but you get a sense that these creatures are meant to disrupt magic from those who it is currently restraining.
So, am I feeling it basically around with my soul as well then?
Not necessarily messing with your soul yet. You aren't bloodied, I don't think.
No, I'm not.
So it's not necessarily a feeling of messing with your soul. They're meant to disrupt magic. You get a sense that while you're concentrating on a spell and they have you restrained, you're forced to make a concentration check at the beginning of your turn.
I see. Right. How blooded is this thing?
Pretty bloodied. It's had better days from what you can tell, but it's hard to say.
Okay. All right. I don't have any touch spells or ones that explode. No, that explodes. Okay. Okay. This is just throwing me off. You know what? No, I have an idea. Okay, I am going to cast Homing Blade at it with the Banish rune.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me Wild Magic, as you are using the Banish rune. So the DC for this will be 3. You're fine.
We're good.
Okay, so go ahead and roll damage for the Homing Blade. And what is your spell save DC?
17.
Nope, that is a 8 on its charisma save for the Banish.
Okay, and that is a grand total of
7
6.
damage?
6. So it's 1.
You4 plus
5.
1.
Yeah,
so,
no,
yeah.
no.
That's fine.
Yeah, it is.
So 7 damage. Okay, it is not dead, but it is temporarily banished. So I will just flip that over for now. You are no longer restrained, while it is elsewhere. You begin to cough and splutter as you collapse to the ground after casting the spell, and you feel that you are weak, but no longer in its clutches.
Alright, I am moving away. So 5, 10, 15, 40. And my 2 bandits are also going to make their approaches to the curtain.
Dash towards you, yeah. By the way, this is embedded in the floor, so you can walk over this middle bit.
Okay, cool.
So the 2 of them would come up behind you, using their dash actions to move into, I'd say, a flanking position at any point if you want to, like there. It's fine.
Rightio. And yeah, that's gonna end my hang on 1 sec. I need to double check something.
Vinny, you aren't concentrating on anything at the moment, are you?
Not currently.
Okay.
I'm within 60 foot of him, aren't I? 5, 10, 15, 5, 4. Yeah, cool. Alright, then that will end my turn.
Okay. Vinny.
Just bonus action, me going, you.
Okay. With disadvantage and creatures in range, I'm in a difficult situation in terms of attacking. So
This
the
creature is
restrained-
currently visible,
Yeah.
but you still have disadvantage because of being restrained, unfortunately.
yes, and that makes maintaining concentration more difficult, but doesn't prevent casting spells.
Mm-hmm.
So his line was kill the rest of them.
Yeah.
Right. He's gonna splutter them. It's bad enough to lie to me. Now you steal my line, and I'm going to cast Thunder Wave.
Oh no.
Baby.
So I assume this is going to be a 3x3 that covers this area to hit both of them?
Yeah, hits both of them.
Okay.
Deletes this window.
Yeah, it will.
Design.
So what save am I making? It's Constitution, isn't it?
Constitution.
Okay. Old Watcher. 6!
Constitution.
Hell yeah.
Oh no, my onwards and bones.
Cast Shatter on the old man's bones.
Oh no.
It won't kill him if you do it well enough.
And the Greater Shade got a natural 1. So no.
Nice. Okay, so 2d8 thunder damage.
Nicely
And
done.
Indeed.
Darkness Break.
Hmm?
You ever seen Darkness Break? I have.
yeah, I don't know what's
Vinny-
happening to the shade. I assume it's like staggering back. I'm picturing the old man just like perfectly pinwheeling through the air as he's launched by this.
Yeah, kind of.
They are gonna
How
both-
far do they get thrown back?
You know
10
when
feet
Gandalf
away.
gets thrown?
Yeah, for sure. Like, is that really janky fight scene?
hmm
Okay. 4 thunder damage?
Sure.
4
Okay.
thunder. It is
Okay.
not an ideal roll, but
No, but you are no longer restrained as this one is shot out of the window and otherwise lands on the ground. You watch the skeletal form skids through the ground as it begins to pull the shadows back towards it as best it can, but the branding smite is still in effect. Do you have to maintain concentration on it for branding smite to continue, or is that just a...
So branding smite sticks around until you hit with an attack roll. I believe the actual effect of branding smite remains. It says until the spell ends, so that would be for 1 minute.
So branding smite would...
Concentration up for 1 minute.
So it would
So it's saying,
remain
hold on, so this is weird,
concentration.
because it's saying. So then I will need to make a con save, which is weird because I was under the impression that all smite ended one.
Yeah, I'm guessing branding
No, hold on,
smite...
it says the
I'm
next time
double
you hit-
checking.
it says-
So, the next time you
It
hit a
says the
creature
next
with
time you
weapon
hit a
attack,
creature with a
before
spell
this
attack.
spell ends, the weapon gleams with astral radiance as you strike. The attack deals an extra 2d6 radiant damage to the target, which becomes visible if it is invisible, and the target sheds dim light in a 5-foot radius and cannot become invisible until the spell ends.
That's okay.
then
So
that means-
logically, we
but then
know
the
it
spell's
can't
over
finish
as soon as I
immediately.
hit.
No.
Oh.
Logically, it can't do that because that's bullshit.
Yes,
So,
so
I
it-
think you just have to maintain.
You have to
concentration on
maintain
it.
concentration. It works the same as Zephyr Strike from the way that it's reading.
Oh,
So Zephyr Strike is...
interesting.
Jamie knows from
So,
campaign 1,
I'll
it's
need
a,
to
you
make
get
a-
to make bonus damage, but then you get to move afterwards, or every turn you can
Mhm.
move without
But I'll need to make.
that.
I'll need to make 2 con saves then. 'cause I got hit
Yes.
twice. One of them was like.
Also
I
noting
actually
that
have the
Kirv, that does mean you are
so,
still technically concentrating, but you haven't taken damage, so that doesn't matter at the moment.
So.
Okay.
So half of 19 is.
Half of 19 would be
18,
10,
so
and then the
9.
33 would be...
Or would you round up? Okay.
16.
33 would be 16, so you need to make a 10
Oh, wow,
DC
so
and
so I've
a
got
16 DC.
Okay. All right.
So 10 DC?
Yep, I make it. That's 4 plus 7.
Okay, yep, so that's fine. You make the
Okay.
first one, and the second one is a 16 DC.
Okay. Actually,
Come
sorry. Is it plus 7? I'll check in a second. I'm pretty sure it's
That's fine.
plus 7 or plus 8.
Should be
Let me
plus
just
7.
double check. It is plus 7. Yes.
Yeah,
So,
and the second one is
yeah,
dirty
I
20,
both
so
make
you
it.
maintain the concentration on both. Nice.
Woo!
That's
That's
good.
huge. That's huge.
That means it won't have advantage on its attacks because it's not going to be invisible, which is a big deal.
Love it.
Okay, so Vinny, you cast Thunderwave, and he takes 4 points
Yep.
of damage, and he gets thrown this way as he lands. I will say... Hold on. Roll an 8 on his dex check. He is prone. Makes sense.
Oh no! Oh no! Damn it! I dropped my bucket cream.
Oh, not the fucking cream!
no.
Not the bucket cream!
The fucking cream lives, and it's everywhere.
yes, I usually describe it as quite an elegant motion for Thunderwave, of like bringing the two vibrating swords together. In this case, it's just he slams the two weapons together, and
It's just power.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so that's your action.
That's my action. Tragically, I have to have attacked with my action to make my bonus action attack
Mm-hmm.
with my offhand weapon, so that can't work. So, who needs it more? Almost certainly Mortar, right?
Bardic
fucked.
Inspiration.
I'm really, really fucked up. But
Guy's not doing
I
well.
do have a way out. I do have a really quick way out, which I will be able to get out of this grapple no problem without even rolling.
Okay. If that will then set you up to continue to do things.
I would say probably
Uh,
Kat would need it more because I can imagine she's going to be rolling for the creature and stuff later.
Fine.
Alright then. I will. Yes, I will bonus action. Bardic Inspiration. Cat.
Okay.
Not gonna lie, when you said Bardic Inspiration, Flight of the Valkyries came on for me.
I'm pretty sure that Cat is going to turn this old man into dust.
Nah, he'll be fine.
As she's coming around the corner, and
Elemental fuckery! I'm bouncing around like a motherfucker. Ping, ping,
Yeah.
ping, ping.
as she's coming around the corner with flanked by her guys, and Vinny's gonna land in a bit of a crouch and turn to her. I need him alive, and I need him with a tongue. I'm sure you can figure that out.
Okay.
We have speak with dead.
I'm also
I'm pretty sure.
be right back quickly, as that ends my. No, it doesn't end my turn because I'm gonna move.
Smart. Run, boy, run.
Yeah, I can still run back in then. When I need
Okay.
to. Right. I'll be right back.
Okay. Goes his bureau backing.
see.
Shadow will be charging towards him with a 50-foot hover speed. It's just going to shoot through or across all the surfaces, crawling and scraping as it goes, and it's going to lunge at Vinny. I'll do its attacks
Alright.
when Vinny gets back.
Sorry, I saw you moving the token. Just took my headset off. I can do this quickly if you want.
Okay.
And then
So-
I'll get my-
First attack. Oh, no, this will be both attacks because I don't get to make it with advantage. But the first one is a 22 to hit.
that hits.
And then the second one will be made with advantage, so that is a 21 to hit. Okay.
Mhm.
So the first one, as it makes you restrained once again. 17 points of necrotic damage. And then the second one... 20 points of necrotic damage. As it otherwise rushes up, scraping across the floor, it lunges towards Vinny and grabs him once again. But you see, this time, instead of going for the throat, you watch as it digs one hand into Vinny's eyes, and you watch as this smoke begins to pour out of them. As Vinny, you begin to feel almost this painful sensation as you're pulling the almost the bony fingers of this creature out from your eyes, not breaking the eyeballs, but the pain is there. As you're pulling them away, you're feeling the necrotic energy and your soul beginning to be sucked from you.
Okay, Vinny is bloody.
Okay. Mortar, you are up.
Oh, Mortar's fucked up. He
Roll me
he's
a concentration
feeling
check
just
at the
drained
beginning
his
of your turn.
creatures.
DC 10.
Oh, okay. Okie dokie.
You got it.
Yeah, I succeed.
You maintain concentration of radiance.
Mortar,
Branding Smite.
Mortar is going to, as he's been feeling his life force draining away, he's beginning to gasp. He feels himself going sallow, and he remembers the image of his own face being completely flayed to pieces, and it frightens him. He draws Black Scorpion and fires behind him, and is going to bonus action Misty Step, using his weapon.
Roll me a charisma save.
So he will. Oh, okay. Does that happen before?
That happens when you use a teleportation spell or magic of similar effect.
Oh,
Oh, interesting.
is this
Doesn't he
place?
make a con
Okay.
save as well? Start of his
Yeah,
turn.
yeah.
Oh, he already did the con save.
I made a con save at the start.
Yes, this is a charisma save.
So what is this, charisma?
Mhm.
Let me just check
Use
what I
that
have for
riz.
Charisma. Charisma's good. My charisma's pretty good.
Okay.
That'll
Yeah, I'm
probably
good.
do it.
I'm
Okay.
good.
As you cast Misty
I've
Step,
got like a.
shooting behind
20
you with the
something.
effect, as you pull yourself away, you feel almost the effect of the shadow begin to try and pull itself with you. And in this moment, you land
Interesting.
dislocated from where the shadow is, but you can no longer see it. As you
But-
look back in the corner, you think, I should be able to see this thing.
The concentration hasn't ended, so what the fuck's going on
He's
there?
branding smited
That's
this one.
unbelievable.
No, so
Oh,
This one,
they-
you
so
suddenly
I'm
realize
concentrating on
that
this one here. So
you realize that even with your ability to see them, you look and you note, I can't see this thing from a certain distance away. As your ability
I
to
can
see
use
these
within range.
creatures has to be within 30 feet of you. And you teleported 30 feet away.
noted. Noted. Mortar is going to.
You are no longer restrained, by the way.
What's more important? Dealing with the old guy, so he can't cast any more spells.
He's currently prone. You have disadvantage to shoot him.
Taking...
And half cover.
No. Yeah, but I can punch him in the face.
What? You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't hit an old man, would you?
Stab him in the jugular with advantage because he's prone. I would do that. I would. This old man especially, but Vinny has said he wants him alive, but does more.
I mean,
how
we have
rough,
potions.
How rough is this old man looking? Like, does he look fucked up?
He hasn't taken a scratch.
He got hit by a thunder.
No,
he did.
That'll do for me.
He has temporary hit
Mortar
points.
leaps on top of the altar.
Ah, the bastard.
Like
Pulse
Mortar
life,
leaps
baby.
on top of the altar, crouch. Mortar leaps on top of the altar, kind of crouching in a crouching position, and he holds his black scorpion and takes 2 daggers out and just kind of grins at the old man and just says, "You really shouldn't have lied to me."
Of course you'd be the one to do
And
this.
I'm going to Assassin's Creed leap off and stab him with both of my daggers.
Alright, make me attacks with advantage.
I'm going to miss both.
Almost
Let's see, what do I have
certainly.
for daggers?
Look, if you miss both,
Yeah,
I am going to
attacks.
deeply question what's going on.
If you miss
there.
both, I think we should petition for inspiration, because fuck, you need it.
I already have
You hit.
inspiration, that's the thing. Oh, okay, I'm good. I'm good, yeah.
First one
So
hits.
that's a D4 plus... a D4 plus 4.
Ooh,
That's
8
4 plus
damage.
4 is 8 points. And I will attack him again.
Alright, go for it.
Sl-
He takes
slash a
an,
movie.
as you otherwise
yeah,
take
I
a
could.
as you otherwise take a strike towards him, he kind of shifts a little bit out of the way and you cut through, and as you pull your knife out, you note there is no blood. And then you go for the second strike and you cut down, doing
Sorry, hold on. Oh, that's really interesting. Sorry, I'll roll my my other damage.
Mhm.
So I believe I deal additional bullshit because of my. Oh, whoa.
That was weird.
So that was 3 plus 4. Yeah, that was really weird. 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Piercing damage, I believe.
Now remind me.
And also, it Stalker Blades have another little feature. Apparently, I deal a bonus plus 1d4 against bloody targets. You're not bloody yet.
No, he's not bloody.
But also have advantage on Wisdom survival checks against creatures that I hit. So I'll be able to track this guy down.
In this instance, you otherwise take
If he runs, I'll be able to track him.
you take the strike into you take the second strike into him and you cut into a portion of him and pull the knife out, and again, there's no blood on it. And you almost look down and you begin to hear almost this slight whistling sound from the interior of him. When an Arborian or Ishlan elf dies, their woody exterior remains.
I
Meaning
was
they-
fucking right.
Meaning they look like a
I
humanoid,
don't
but
know
in
what that
actual
means.
fact are undead. When a tree dies, you see the exterior of it and the interior of it rots and
Oh.
disappears. You get the sense that he has been undead for
Oh,
a
I
very
see.
long time.
I will shout out, "This guy's already dead." I mean, I'm not going to carve him to pieces though. And that will end Mortar's turn.
Okay.
I've made my
worry.
2 attacks. I've moved and I've teleported.
Okay. Shade 1 skips its turn because it is currently banished until the end of Cat's turn. Kirv, you're up. The shade in front of you is not there anymore. As
Okay.
Cat made it disappear temporarily.
I don't know how long that lasts. Go. Help the others.
15, 20.
And for God's sake, make sure that you're not in the way of the door. Thank you. If you can, go onto the pew, that would be helpful.
Okay.
Thank you.
Eugene sits on the pew.
Thank you, Eugene.
But not like on the back of the pew. He sits down and his little legs are dangling over the end.
Oh, he's on one of the little cushions, one of the incredibly uncomfortable cushions.
Oh, there aren't cushions in this one. You kidding me?
Oh. God, they couldn't even
This is
spring for
one of those
fucking
Those
cushions.
those rotted away years ago.
It's one of those-
So can I see the green one but not the red one?
Correction. You can see the red one.
You
But
see
you
the red
can't
one.
see the green
Not
one.
the green. Okay. I will Eldritch Smite it.
It'll be Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Smite's in melee range.
Eldritch Blast it.
Okay. Go ahead and make me 2 attacks then, please. Each one of these does d10 damage, so you can highlight the damage and the dice at the same time. Okay,
So,
that hits. What's the other one? What's that to hit?
You'd think I'd know this by now. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
+9.
+9, so that's 14. That just hits. So you do
Fabulous.
1d8
1d10.
plus, or 1d10, sorry, 1d10 plus,
+4 force.
so 4 force. So that's the 2d10 plus 8, so that is 19 force damage to that one that has been royally screwed. Or no, not that one. Sorry, it's the blue one that's been messed up. But this one's not looking much better, as it is now bloodied. Okay, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay, Romulus.
Right. Boom, boom, boom. Right. If we're being kind, I can do that in three movement. Is that fair or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
From there.
Yeah, that's fine.
1, 2,
2.
3, 4. Now, I can't see this one, can I?
No.
Fuck. Okay.
You have to make a perception
1,
check to know it's there.
2, 3, 4. Okay. I'll do the perception check now to sort of see what I know, and then
Okay.
decide from there where I go.
If you make it with a bonus action, you do it with disadvantage. If you use your action, you make it as a standard roll.
In that case, I can't do it because I cannot afford to lose either of them.
Okay. Because I was going to say, yeah, keep in mind you have
2,
rage up as well currently, if that matters.
3. Could I vault over here to get to here?
That would be difficult terrain when going over from one pew to the next.
Right.
So jumping onto this tile is fine, but then leaving from this one to this one is going to be difficult terrain because you go over the pew.
So I could get to here?
Yeah, you get there fine.
Okay. If I was to use my Giant's Might here, could I expand into these 4 here?
I'd say that would be fine, yeah, because you choose the direction which you expand. I'm going to get a copy of you and just have a 2x2 ready all the time, because this is something that I sorely am lacking.
You know what? That's valid.
Just the ability to just...
Yeah.
Would that destroy
And
the
in
pews
that
area
case,
or
I
something
should
like
we be
It
within
pushes them.
10 foot of
So
this fucker?
the two pews screech as Romulus grows in size, swelling to a large size within this cathedral. But it is a lofty cathedral. You do not come anywhere near the roof of this place.
Excellent.
As, yes, you are within 10 feet of the guy on the floor who is prone.
You lied to us. And worst of all, you dared to joke about my father!
Oh my word. Oh my word.
I'd do it again.
Gone and done
I'm
it
going
now.
to shove this helmet so far up you, you'll taste it. As
Yummy.
going to... Yeah. I'm just going to say, Vinny, how...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I did shout he is undead, so
He
Vinny
is
would have heard that too.
undead.
So does that change Vinny's stance on if we keep him alive?
Vinny's currently being beat the hell up.
Vinny's,
It might make it harder to get information out of him,
Or
yeah.
above?
Vinny's inner Quiglord is
okay.
like, please do kill this one.
Yeah. My Quiglord instincts are quivering. Quivering Quiglods. I need to make a fancy pants character that says that. Right.
Oh my word.
Next character ideas. Right, so I'm going to be going to attack. I'm not super concerned if it kills it, but if it looks to be bloodied, I will be trying to pull back. But the first attack, I'm just going hard on.
Go for it.
So first
Advantage.
attack, not the duel. Anything after? Yeah.
Go for it.
Oh, I don't even need to use my bullshit for
You
this.
don't
one.
even have to reckless now.
I assume it hits.
Yes.
There's very few rolls that will not hit. I forgot to roll this. That's sad.
That's fine.
Because I saw the 10 and I got happy, and then I was like, oh no. Not bad. So that. Oh, I got to do the extra D6 as well for Giant Smite.
Mm-hmm.
That's.
You do
I
get to
reroll
reroll that. Yep.
There we go, much better. So 7, 5, 2, 2, potentially down to 1. 5.
5. Wait, so how much damage is this?
Fuck.
It's 20 or
7,
21, isn't it? Depending on if the cold
30.
damage is halved.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. The cold damage is halved because he would otherwise be immune. So, so that's 20 damage. That's a nice, easy math to do. First attack. Doesn't look bloodied.
Yep. Does he... When you say doesn't look bloody, do you mean there's no blood? Or do you mean he does not look
There's
to be
no
in a
blood.
position
It
where...
doesn't look to be bloodied.
Yeah, I thought as much.
Does he look to be hurt? Does he look to be hurt? Like his wood's chipping?
Yeah, I mean, you're cutting bits of the chipping off quite happily.
Right.
So
Then
maybe.
I will attempt to make this one some dual damage, but I will understand if some of it is difficult to make as such.
No, that's fair. Go for it. Does the Giant Smite attack apply to each attack, or just the first one?
Give me a second.
Because I genuinely don't know on that one. That does hit.
I feel like it should apply to more than one, but maybe it's only the one.
Yeah, it's one of those that I don't know because I've not.
Oh, it's only once on each of your turns. That's bullshit. Right. So
Okay.
yeah, ignore that 3.
Okay.
Again,
that's
it's
7.
an 18 minimum.
So that
To hit.
is... Yeah, that's fine.
7
So-
plus 5 plus 2 plus 2, except it's plus 1, so it's actually
15 to hit. Or 15
15,
damage,
yeah.
not to hit.
15 damage. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's looking injured, but you don't know
Good.
if he's bloodied.
Lovely.
Also, I just realised I did 25 damage to him, not 15 then. There we go.
Oh no, you can do 25. That's fine.
I don't need it.
And just to check, does anyone think that I should action search on this?
No. In case
Hold
we
off
go
for now.
straight down to the
No, save it for now.
basement, yeah.
Save it for now. Save it for now. I'm just going to say, I'm going to turn you into firewood.
Hold on.
Oh
How
no!
badly?
What an original threat!
I can give you something. You haven't used your bonus action or anything yet, right?
I have used my bonus action to Giant Smite, unfortunately.
Never mind then. Okay, no problem.
But I will say, if you want original, I'm going to carve you into a delightful series of ducks, and I'm going to make
Ducks.
sure all of them are put in the quaintest little villages imaginable, where they all worship sun gods and fucking flower festivals.
No!
There we go. That was an original threat.
Well,
Alright.
also, just look at you completely haunted. He's like, that is dark.
This Greater Shade knows nothing better than to go up to Mortar because he's threatening the boss. Romulus, you can make an attack of opportunity if you want to. You'll be making it with disadvantage because you do not know it's there. And you can't reckless this.
I don't know it's there, so I can't make an opportunity attack against it.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's true. That is fair.
that's
It's yeah, if you knew it was there, but it was invisible, just with disadvantage. Yeah. So it otherwise rushes along and is going to make an attack with advantage against you. Actually, no, just a regular roll against you, Mortar, because you can see it now.
Yeah, just regular roll against me.
Okay, so that is a 13 to hit, which misses.
Yay!
Second attack.
Yep.
Better.
Why are you making those funny
23.
movements?
Why are you making those funny movements? Ah! He's picked
Wait a
up by the second
I've
one.
still got my reaction, so I use Cloud Rune.
You can't see the creature.
No, I can't, but it doesn't need me to, as we established earlier. So like I
Oh,
see the
really?
first one if you dodge out the way, and then and then I see you, and I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah, because
Just
only
to check,
because Cloud
it only
Rune.
specifies
Yeah,
it
I'm double
specifies I
checking.
need to see the creature being attacked. It
When
does
you
not
or a
specify
creature you can see within 30 feet of you is hit by an attack, you can use your reaction to invoke the rune and choose a different creature within 30 feet of you other than the attacker. The chosen creature becomes the target of the attack using the same roll. This magic can transfer the attack's effects regardless of the attack's range. Once invoked, so on and so forth, doesn't come back till short or long rest. Yes, you can use this, because I would say in this instance you've seen it happen once. You're no longer quote-unquote surprised by this.
Fair.
And there are viable targets you can hit as well, because you can see them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Otherwise, you'd have to choose Eugene.
I'm
What?
really scared that if I pump this into
Use the
someone, it's
old
going to
man.
heal them. But I'm
Use
going
the
to do
old
it into the old man because I'm going to fuck him up if he heals.
Okay. So...
And also,
Yes,
he
absolutely.
theoretically can't heal because I do consider him to be evil. And
That's fine. He's just immune to necrotic damage. So as the necrotic damage would go into Mortar, you watch as it almost conducts downwards as the rune glows and pulls the magic down into him. He's like, ah! He's fine. But Mortar, you take no damage.
Right.
I will also say for the purpose of this that it will negate the restrained, because he would use it on the old man, but then the old man would he'd drop it on the old man.
he just let go of the old man.
He'd be like, oh, sorry. Don't know how that happened.
Oh, I'm so
Is that
sorry.
what the restraint?
I'm so sorry, Papa. Sorry, Pater. As in father, not as in Papa, but as in Pater. Never mind.
Okay.
Terribly sorry there. I didn't mean to grab you.
Okay. Old man's going to try and stand up. As per his stat block, he needs to make a strength saving throw. He makes the DC of 10. And so he stands back up without falling over again. Look, he's old. I gave
He does
him...
have to use half of his movement.
He's a
to do
higher
that.
level
Not as old as
spell.
it was. Yeah.
This is true. He gets to mess around with it a bit,
Yeah.
but he can also be personified in the fact that he does have things that don't help him in this instance. Just need to double check how this spell works.
Sorry, BRB.
Boo! Okay, he can't do... He would know better than to do that, because he'd still get attacked. Okay. Yeah, let's see. How many people can I target with that?
Not enough.
Yeah, that works for me. He's going to stretch out his hands to either side and go, well, I've had enough of all of you! And I would like, as he's casting this at 5th level...
And I am going to tell him to go eat shit as I cast Overwrite.
Okay, so what are you overwriting this with?
I am overwriting with the Hill Rune.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me your d20 to see if you can overwrite the spell. You need to make a 15 on
I'm casting it at
intelligence.
5th level.
Okay. So in which case then it would automatically succeed.
That's
Go ahead and roll wild
phenomenally
magic.
clever.
That's really funny.
But it's wonderful because in this circumstance, healing is the best possible thing to use because it will not categorically affect undead, but it will heal us.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's an 8 on the wild magic.
8 on the wild magic. And this was using 5th level and the heal
5th
rune,
level on a
correct?
rune.
Does this take you below half?
No.
Then this does not cause wild magic to go off. Actually, no, because you're using a higher... because you'd have to use the medium heal, wouldn't you?
5th level, yeah, it would be medium, so it would be... Yeah.
So it'd just be a plus
second
2.
rune.
So yeah, no, the DC would still be 7 or lower, so you're still fine on that.
Ooh.
Okay. You
Well, I don't know that,
you override the spell in this instance, as I will still require wisdom saving throws from 1, 2, 3, 4 people. So I will make this Romulus, Kirv, Cat, and Mortar, please. For
What is this
Mortar,
against?
this is a hold person spell, so this is a paralyzing effect.
Yeah, so I have advantage.
So you have advantage on this. Cat, your heal rune does not change this effect because you'd need to
Well.
use cleanse to remove a condition.
Fine.
That's the gamble with the ability. So, wisdom
Yeah,
saving throws,
yeah.
please. From
But does it paralyze people and heal them?
Well, the whole person doesn't do damage, so it just paralyzes them.
So yeah, I got a what was I got? 11.
11. Okay.
What type of save is that again?
Wisdom save.
Some
And what's the DC?
You don't know yet. Either people have succeeded or failed. Nobody's got exactly on yet.
higher than 11. It's higher than 11.
Higher than 11,
I'm
lower
going-
than 19.
Okay.
I'm going to use my inspiration to roll that again.
Okay.
I got 18.
Did everyone except me?
Vinny.
That's up to
Yep.
you. Do have inspiration.
If you want to use your inspiration, do it now.
Yeah, this would be. I think so. If I use my inspiration, will I just roll one die? Will I roll them both?
You draw both. And
So I have
Kat, you said you got 18.
Okay, awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You succeed to save. You're fine. Romulus,
15.
Into burn
15.
inspiration.
You are
Yes.
paralyzed.
Oh, that's awesome.
Fuck.
I
let's
just
try.
got back.
22 for Mortar.
22. Okay. Wisdom saving throw, please, Kirv.
Okay.
Come back. Here's a wisdom save.
You know that it is above 15, but below 18. Somewhere is the DC between those two. Total
18.
18 succeeds. Okay, so you are fine. Romulus,
Yeah.
unfortunately, you are the only one who is paralyzed by the hold person spell. This is fine. He is then going to turn to look at you, Mortar, and oh, do I? He doesn't have any bonus
Please.
action things he can do.
Go nuts, dude. Have fun.
Yeah, no, he can't. He's just gonna look at you and pull a face as best he can. All right. End of his go. Cat, you're up.
I am paralyzed.
Yes.
That sounds
Fuck. That's
fortunate.
the bad condition.
Yes, it is.
Bane. That's like the bane of. That's the bane of your.
It's the bane of every character. Auto crits if I hit you, and advantage on all attack rolls.
Yeah.
How tall is the ceiling in here?
Plenty tall, probably 30 feet tall.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
hold on, I need to just
Okay.
quickly subtract his spell points. Got to do that. There we go.
Okay. How much movement do they have? Because I have to play multiple characters. Okay.
Your own
You
fault.
chose this.
5, 10,
Yeah, you chose
20,
this.
25, 30. I did. This is my grave and I live in it now. Okay. As his spell sort of crosses towards me, I'm going to move towards him. Oh, you're gonna so wish that were. Get to about here, and I'm casting what spell was it? Crystal Lotus on this shadow. Well, just behind the shadow, so it doesn't hit Vinny.
Okay.
To take that.
Crystal
I
Lotus
have,
is what radius?
10.
So like that.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank
So-
you.
I'll be casting that, hitting him, and then I will continue to move forward with these two. Is it okay? Because Trodex has got a 50-foot move speed, 30-foot thing. So can I have him so he jumps over with his wings to land here?
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, and then Terrador can make it here after the spell's gone off. and
After the
make it
spell's
to
gone
there.
Okay.
Yep. And yeah, as Cat reaches in towards him, sort of shaking with her corrupted hand, almost wanting to just end him right here, right now. She looks him dead in the eyes, like, I am in charge, not you. And she'll gesture with her bonus action and her free action to them too, subdue him. As they will both make attacks against him with subdue damage. So let's go!
First things
Do the
first,
spell.
Dexterity saving throw for this one, I think it is.
Yep. Dex
That
save
is
17.
a 21.
Okay, so it pay. Does it go half or?
I believe it does do half. It just doesn't suffer the D4 on its attack rolls.
Yeah, no, it does do half. Okay, cool. So that is 5d10. 3 ones. Okay.
Okay, it's 15 halved to 7.
Okay.
And what type of damage is that?
Crystal. It's a kind of magic. That's magic. Magic.
Magic
piercing.
damage. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, and
takes that to
then
what?
Then these two are going to make slam attacks. So Terrador first, 2 slam attacks, +7 to hit. So I'll do Terrador's first.
Okay, to begin with, as Terrador begins to make an attack, the Shadow is going to use its reaction to use Interposing Shadow, and you now have disadvantage on all attacks against the Old Watcher until the end of this current player turn.
Okay, who does that affect? Me, Terrador, or everything?
Everything.
Okay, very good.
This is why Vinny
Alright.
had disadvantage when he went to attack, because the Shadow was behind him and was able to interact. It either has to be adjacent to the
Okay.
person being attacked or the attacker.
Okay, so Terrador's first attack is a 10.
Misses.
Okay. His next one is
Hit.
21. Cool. He does 1d10 plus 3. You know what? Come here.
5 damage.
5.
Hey!
Okay.
Alright.
And now the dragon, who
Trellidax.
won't be using his breath weapon because he can't subdue with that.
Nope.
So it will be his 2 rend attacks, which
Okay.
are both +9.
And with
So the
disadvantage.
first attack.
Oh boy, you have to roll real low for this to miss. Yes, it misses! Oh, it hits. Okay.
Okay. That is
AC
1d6
12,
plus
baby!
9. Jesus. 1d6 plus 9. Oh wow.
Oh wow,
So-
I'd have to roll a 1 to miss the Black Scorpion on this guy.
That's a 10.
Everything else would hit.
10? Okay, 10 points of damage to him. Oof!
Oh, fiddlesticks.
Alright, he is still up. Oh, concentration save on whole person. He made it!
Watch yourself.
Hit him with more things.
I
Oh.
have run out of
Making me
spells
spill that fucking
and
fruit.
actions. I have run out of everything. So have they.
Fuck you,
Mortar
Romulus!
will use his Mortar uses his
Bad luck.
reaction. Have you used a bonus action yet, Cap?
Yes, to command the
Yes,
other
to
two
give
to attack
command.
him and subdue.
Ah, okay, no worries.
I don't think the other 2 get bonus actions, do they?
No, as summons
No,
they
that's
don't get
fine.
bonus actions, no.
But what you do here is a vibrating sound as though I'm paralyzed. Romulus is just there, shaking with rage.
Old
Stop
man
running
just puts
through
up a
the
middle
forest.
finger and is just behind them, just getting attacked.
Like you see fingers twitching. I can't get out of it, but ooh, when I do.
He's taken damage. Does that mean he needs to make con save?
I made both, he
Stuff?
succeeded
Yeah.
both.
Oh, okay.
Which is disgusting.
Look, DC's 10 for each. He's a caster. He's going to have at least some con. Okay, back to the top of the round. Vinny.
Oh, man.
What a bad situation for me, especially with it going next.
Yep.
You can still see it though.
Yes.
I can still see it. Since it's now the only creature within range of me, a flat roll would allow me to sneak attack. So, I'm gonna regret this, but I am going to. I forget the name of the ability. Careful aim, I believe.
Steady aim.
Steady aim.
Bonus action
Yes,
steady
that's the
aim,
one.
so your movement speed becomes 0, and you make your next attack is made with advantage, provided it is a ranged or thrown weapon. I believe. I could be
Don't
wrong.
believe it has any range requirement.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's.
Oh,
a
yeah,
strange
just on your
one.
next attack roll. Yeah. Interesting. I guess because you can't move, you're
Yeah.
just still aiming with it. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
With that, cancels out the
Disadvantage.
disadvantage from restraints. This is a flat roll.
which means you get sneak attack.
I will be doing this with the short sword. It will sneak attack if it hits. As I'm in a bad situation, and he desperately tries to focus and just, with this thing pulled up close to him,
Okay, go for it.
exploit that seeming lack of defense and thrust the short sword down.
That hits. So it does 10
Okay,
plus.
I am going to
Ooh.
defensive flourish.
Yeah, go for it. That's a D8 bonus damage into your AC as well.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 13 plus.
Plus 4 is 17 piercing
Mm-hmm.
and 2 cold.
Or so that'd be 1 cold. So 17 piercing, 1 cold, so that's 18 damage. Okay, that takes that to that. Okay,
And puts my AC up to 19.
19. Okay, noted. Yeah, it is bloodied. It was a little bit bloody before, now it is well within bloodied.
Yes.
You used a bonus action, Vinny.
I have, yes.
Okay.
One of these days.
One of these days,
One
my
of these
man.
days.
One of these days.
Okay, it is
I had
now.
to do that to avoid the disadvantage. Yeah, unfortunately, that is my entire turn.
Okay, it is now the Greater Shade's turn. It's going to make 2 attacks with advantage. First one is a
Is it with advantage? So you can
24.
see-
Yeah, because he's restrained while it's holding him.
Oh, because he's restrained.
Yeah, so it's 24 to hit.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
So... 19 points of necrotic damage. Are you down?
2.
2. Okay.
Ooh.
Next attack. Natural 20.
Oh,
Yep. I'm down.
Okay. I still have to roll damage because I have to see
On the
how
bright side,
negative
though,
this
at least
goes. I
you didn't
don't
get the
think it will
police.
one-shot you. But,
Unlikely.
yeah, unlikely, but there is a possible chance if I roll max.
I'm actually kind of glad I already used Cloud Rune because I'm incapacitated. I couldn't use it on this anyway, but that would feel so much worse if I still had it.
You would have taken 31 points of damage. You take 2 instead because you dropped to 0.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, so
That's kind of huge.
you took 31 points of damage. 29 of that was overkill. You hit it with the short sword, so it does not regain 29 health.
Okay, so I achieved something.
You stop this thing from being able to heal, which is a big deal because you get a sense that these creatures, if they attacked anyone who's on 0 hit points, all the damage they deal is healed to them. End of its
I need to
turn.
get out of here.
Mortar, you're up.
Kind of standing over this old man just as he's being beaten to shit. These guys got that. Vinny goes down. Mortar's going to bonus action teleport again. But he's going to teleport here
Okay.
next to Vinny, and he's going to, as an action, cast Cure Wounds at third level,
Okay.
which will be
3d8 plus 4, I believe, for you.
3d8 plus 3d8 plus 4.
Okay.
Vinny can roll that.
Okie dokie. Doesn't provoke any attack of opportunity because the Greater Shade used its reaction already.
That's right.
Okay. And
Mhm.
Vinny is
3d8
healed
then?
for... Yep. 3rd level Cure Wounds.
Cool.
Heals for... plus 4, that's 13 healing.
Okay.
You are up, but you are prone. And still restrained.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, no,
Oh,
you wouldn't
still
be prone
restrained.
because it would be holding you a lot, so never mind.
Okay.
So you wouldn't be prone,
Okay,
you'd just be being
that's fine.
held. Yeah. Okay, so that was your bonus action. Was that a Misty Step?
Yes.
You couldn't have used Cure Wounds to
So another
heal.
charisma. Oh no, I wasn't. Yeah, I could because that was the thing from my gun, wasn't it?
Oh, the Side Step.
It's not me casting a spell. Yeah, it's the side step.
Yes,
It's
Side
the gun
Step.
shooting a
Side Step's
bullet.
fine. Misty Step would have stopped that. So sidestep's fine.
I don't own Misty Step. I only
Oh,
have
so
sidestep.
when you said Misty Step
But
earlier, you sidestepped.
it's a Misty Step.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, it's a Misty Step, but it's
Cast through the
cast from my
sidestep
gun.
feature, which is
Yes.
not a spell.
Yes.
Mortar is then going to. Oh, can't really do much else. So I guess what I'll do is I will flank this creature.
Okay.
In hopes to maybe threaten it in a way. But other than that, that's all I can do.
Okay. The one that everyone forgot about's turn.
Still, isn't it?
Making an attack with advantage
was.
versus Romulus.
Oh, it's not anymore. Okay.
Well, this is gonna suck.
15 to hit.
No, misses.
Misses. Okay. Second
That
attack.
is absurdly.
Look,
it is.
I've 24 to hit,
Yeah, that'll do it.
and it's an auto crit.
That is an auto crit, yeah.
You
I
are
am still raging though, so
so
it is
this will-
half
Yeah,
damage.
this will be half damage. So that's 32 halved to 16
That's the saving
points of
grace.
damage. What? What did you say, Mortar?
I just said that's the saving grace. I just said that's the saving
Oh,
grace. That
oh,
he
okay.
was the one who got paralyzed, but he's raging, so he can half it.
Yeah.
It's a saving grace. For sure.
Yeah, the shadow came back and held its action to move with whatever happened next. And so it got to this door, and then next turn it was just like, oh, whoop, and then started attacking Romulus. Okay, that is its 2 attacks done. Romulus, you are technically now restrained as well as paralyzed.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh boy.
Doesn't matter too much, but it does mean that now when it hits you, its crit damage has just gone up.
Someone needs
This is only
to
good
make that fucker not have
Kirv.
concentration anymore.
It's fine. I
Yeah.
plan to hurt hard.
So you'll go, Kirv. What would you like to do?
All right. Can I see the shadow?
Yes.
I'm going to hit it.
Okay, go ahead and make me an attack.
Genuinely, if you have a way to hit multiple times on this fucker, I would not complain.
This
Yeah,
one.
I mean, 2 attacks.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
First one will definitely hit. Did you want to, because of the nature of it, did you want to bonus action use one of your mark things as a Hexblade's Curse? There we go.
Or on the
Or
flip
did you want
side,
to save
if
it?
you don't use your bonus action, I can grant you additional 2 attacks. It's up to you.
I do like the sound of that.
Okay.
Additional
So,
attacks.
so the first one hits.
Also uses his reaction to
Well,
give you that
wait,
ability.
wait for now, because she might kill it and then not be able to make it to the next one.
Hmm.
So, first one
It might be
hits.
worth saving Hexblade for Mr. Dickhead.
Big
Possible.
bads.
So, first
Sorry,
one
Chris.
hits. What's the second to hit? You said it was a +9 before, so that should hit.
Yes,
Okay.
plus
so
9.
17 plus 8 force damage. Oh no, not force damage. This is an Eldritch Blast, is it? This is supposed to be your murder attacks. So this will be 2d6, sorry.
Yes.
That's fine.
Yes, 2d6 plus 5 slashing.
There you go. So re-roll those d6s for me. Yeah, I rolled the d10s because they were still there. No left. Well, that's convenient. Nice and easy. 22 points of damage. You otherwise step up to this one, seeing that it has Romulus. You spin the scythe upwards, carving through the skeletal arms that are still revealed before lopping off its head through the rest of the body as it crumbles to dust on the ground.
Ooh.
That was pretty cool.
Okay, as its hit
That's
points were reduced to 0. It had 21 health. So you did
Nice.
just enough. Romulus remains paralyzed.
Okay, I'm still paralyzed, but at least I'm not restrained and getting wailed on.
Yeah. So
Uh,
you've used 5,
Just one target left for me.
So you have 15 feet of movement left. There's no one you can get to within melee, so Mortar wouldn't be able to give you the 2 extra attacks, unfortunately.
Is it only melee?
And if she casts Eldritch Blast,
Does it?
it's an additional action, so you can.
Oh, okay.
You can
So you
use it
could
for
cast
anything.
Eldritch Blast, yeah.
So I could sidestep over here and then cast Eldritch Blast at this one.
Yeah, if Mortar's willing to use his
Or
reaction
2.
for that.
1,000,000%.
Okay.
1,000,000%. So Mortar will use his reaction to grant you Adrenaline Surge.
Okay. So use your bonus action in order to Eldritch Blast, firing 2 shots. Go ahead. This one is also still visible because Mortar's there.
That's a 4 and a 10 plus
So,
9 each.
so 19 and a 13. So the 13 misses, the 19 hits. So that does 10 plus 4 points of force damage. So 14 damage to it. Okay, it's still up, but it's very heavily wounded.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Has to.
Romulus is paralyzed.
I get to make my save, thank you.
Oh, so you do. Go for it.
Did we work out what the DC was?
Nope, not yet. Above 15
Between-
and below 18.
Between 18 and 15.
So it's 16 or 17.
Fuck. And I've not got anything else I can expend to do a second one. So, yep,
Okay.
I'm still paralyzed.
Green
This
shadow.
is why I wanted this guy smacked.
Okay, green greater shade. Oh, green greater shade hasn't been hit yet. What does green greater shade want to do? Green greater shade is still invisible. It's going to make 2 attacks versus Cat. Cat is currently the big threat. That misses on a 12. And then it hits on a 23.
This is invisible.
Yes, correct.
Okay. And Terrador's tremor sense wouldn't help at all here.
Nope.
Okay, well,
No, these
I take
creatures,
it-
these creatures move around like shadows would. You can't sense them, unfortunately.
no, I didn't think so.
So you take 11 points of necrotic damage. Didn't roll the highest there, but you do still have to make a concentration check, and you are restrained by it.
That's fine. 11 points, so that's halved, right? Still? Or was that already halved?
No, that there wouldn't have been. Oh, that wasn't half. Sorry, because you do have resistance. Oh, so that would be 5 points of necrotic damage.
Cool. Alright, and okay. Well, oh, we're at con save.
Yep. Concentration check, please. For
Rolling
Treladex. Treladex is still
Yeah,
around. Okay. Alrighty. End of the Greater Shade's turn. It is now the Old Man's go. So, what can the Old Watcher do here that'll be fun?
That's where the bad guys are.
Yeah, I think I know what he's going to do. Hmm.
At least.
Okay. I think this should be more fun. And it's going to lift his lantern and point it towards Romulus.
Can I get a bearing on what the hell he's doing?
You've never seen this spell cast before.
Ah. Yeah.
Instant death fuck.
Okay, no. I'm gonna hold my reaction in case he tries to move.
Okay.
Romulus can tank, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Pretty
Romulus.
much. Yeah.
Make me an intelligence saving throw.
Ha! Oh well. Bye, Romulus.
Oh, God.
I'm about to get feeble-minded.
Nope.
Not today, motherfucker. Ah, it was almost an 18.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm fucked.
Okay.
6.
Romulus is no longer paralyzed. End of his
Did you
turn.
just do what I think you did?
You'll
Chris?
find out. Cat.
I'm
Fuck
You
me.
see as what looks to be almost this white tether hits Romulus in the forehead, and you watch as his body hits the ground in almost like this stupor of being released from the paralysis before he begins to stand up straight and goes wide-eyed as he looks around the room.
This is Romulus, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If that's concentration,
It
as a
can't be,
player,
'cause he's-
It is concentration.
because
okay.
he's dropped the paralysis.
Yes.
Oh,
That's the only tell that it is another concentration spell. Is the paralysis
This
is
is
gone.
me, the player at the table, saying this does not end well for you if that concentration spell is still ongoing when it gets around to my turn.
Yep. But
okay.
do not
well,
say any
I've
more than
got-
that.
No, that's fair. Alright, I am casting Crystal Lotus behind him, targeting these two. And I am going to use... Do I have it? Oh, I do! Let's go! The Break Rune.
Okay. So let me
Okay.
just double check this.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. Welcome back.
Was retrieving some ice cream because I am hungry and also hot.
Nice.
There's some of that there bucket cream.
Some of this here bucket cream.
Okay, he
Yeah,
needs
some
to make the
bucket
save first. So go ahead. So this is a what save?
A
Deck save.
deck save DC 17.
Okay, so he fails the DC, but in response, because he didn't really want to use this on Thunderwave because there was no point, but he does on this spell, he is going to use Arcane Deflection, and he's going to redirect the target to you.
Ooh.
So you need to make a Dexterity saving throw against your own spell.
Oh, damn.
Is it using her spell save DC or his?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Uh.
Okay, I need a...
It's just basically a better counterspell.
In a way, yeah, it's a better
Apparently.
counterspell, but it works at different tiers in the way that it functions,
No.
because it requires him to fail the save before going from there. So you fail the save? Do you have inspiration?
I've
Still
Tides
have
of Chaos,
inspiration?
actually. I have Tides of Chaos.
You have Tides of Chaos?
Mm.
Still failed.
I also have an inspiration.
Alright.
God!
Da, 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 da.
Oh, fuck
Oh,
me.
fuck off.
Okay. So you take your 5d10 damage, and you have disadvantage on your saving throw against this because you used the break room. The Shadow, on the other hand, got a dirty 20 on its save, so it takes half damage.
Okay.
So it takes 14, you take 28 points of damage.
Oh, big hit.
Okay.
Okay.
And you now need to make a Constitution saving throw against DC 14 with disadvantage, please.
I fucked it. Well, no.
Okay, Trail of Dex is gone. And so is your resistance to necrotic damage. Okay,
Well,
and roll
It's
wild
okay.
magic, please, for
He's nearly
your
dead.
Crystal Lotus. Who knows, you might fireball him and yourself.
You know what? Honestly, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world because I
No, it doesn't
No.
go off. Okay. Alright.
I would have got my Tides of Chaos back at least, I guess. Okay. What do I do?
What do you do indeed? You've used your action.
I have a free bonus action, which... I can't even tell how wounded this guy is, can I?
Nope.
Okay. Very good. Alright then, I am going to...
I'll say he's looking fatigued for an old man, but that's not really much of a tell.
Alright then, I'm going to... Cry?
You're going to cry?
No,
Okay,
I-
that's a free action.
No, I'm not... No.
You've already established this rule.
I'm going to stand my ground, bonus action, Terrador is going to reserve his action for an intercept. So
Okay.
to intercept my Terrador.
Vinny, you're up.
Okay. I'd love to help you guys over there, but there's nothing you can do.
No, you are making a
So,
flat roll
instead-
attack. Because you have flanking.
Yes.
Oh no, it's not advantage, sorry. It's just
So I will
a plus
still
4.
need to. Yeah, I will still need to steady aim, but
Bonus plus 4 to hit.
I was hoping there was going to be a flanking bonus.
Yeah, flanking bonus is just plus your proficiency bonus.
yeah, bonus plus 4 to hit is all very good. Yeah, I'm spending my turn repeating this because if I can hit him, I can stop him from draining me. Hopefully, take him down so I can actually help next turn.
Good.
We'll see how this
You
goes.
do what you got to do.
Also took some heavy hits from Kirv's Eldritch Blast, so could possibly die from this.
Yeah. Especially with the benefit of sneak attack. Right, let's see how this goes.
Big roll.
There it is.
Big
We
roll.
love that.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
11
Only big numbers in this house.
plus. Go. Are you going to add a flourish onto this? Because that will crit as well. But it's up to you if you want to preserve it.
I mean, how much health does this thing have left?
You don't know.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
that's the thing.
It's
How
many
it's
races do you
taken.
have?
I will say it's taken a beating. So
Maybe go for a defensive flourish. That way you get
That's
benefit.
what I'm going to do. Yeah, because we're not going straight on to the next fight if we can help it, I don't think. I think that would be a mistake.
Yeah.
So I'm going to defensive flourish at 2 more d8s. I believe we decided we would use the higher of the two.
higher of the 2 for the AC bonus, but the damage
Yeah.
is obviously carried from both.
Yeah.
So plus 7 to your AC. And that does a whopping
35.
35.
35 plus 4 is 39.
You,
And
ni-
then
Well done.
you nicely
Control reduced to
overkill.
1, so
You nicely overkill this thing. So,
nice round 40 damage.
Hell
Yeah.
Well done.
so you overkill this
As
thing.
the
So
previous one,
describe it to me.
as the previous stab down was more of like a desperate and savage thrust. This one is more determined, more focused. As Vinny takes the moment, grabs the hand holding it with one arm, and stares right into this thing's eye. Takes the half second to press the blade up against the neck of this thing, and then with the palm of his hand down on the flat of the pommel, slams it down with all of his might,
Right.
striking like right through the center of mass of this.
Okay. There is a violent
It's a
hissing
shame.
and sucking sound as it turns to ash on the ground. You fall to the ground, no longer restrained.
Nicely done, dude.
And with free action, since it's all I have left, and
Okay. Mortar, you're up.
Mortar's going to charge over this side and is going to unload into the shadow here that's currently bullying Cat.
Okay.
So first off, he again flicks a bullet into the chamber and is going to use his last amount of spell points to do another branding smite at 3rd level.
Okay, go for it.
So I'm now out of spell points. That's all good. That's a 14 with the first one.
14 just hits.
Oh, okay. Awesome. So then Mortar is going to deal 10 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
Plus
6 points
that's
of
not great.
radiant damage.
6 points of radiant,
And it can no longer be invisible.
and it's no longer be invisible. That's going to be Mortar. Then going to move back. I think it'd be here. Stay out of the way, and that's his turn.
Did you want to make a second attack?
I made the first attack but missed. Oh no, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
Oh, never mind then. I'll stay where I am. Sorry, I thought. Wow, that was weird. I'll
That's
attack
alright.
again. Hell yeah.
That hits. So you do.
That's better. Do I do? I don't do the radiant damage twice, do I?
No,
It only
just on
lasts
the first
until I
one.
Hit the. Okay. Cool. Can you imagine? That's
7.
better. We're looking at 12 points of psychic damage.
Ooh, nice. All right. Taking these 2 shots, the radiant
then I'll-
cartridge otherwise slamming into it and illuminating its skeletal form underneath the veiled shadow, meaning it is no longer invisible. You back away momentarily, ending your turn. Kirv, you are up.
The only one I can really try and hurt is Mr. Dickhead, really.
Mm-hmm.
Please, I beg,
Yeah.
break that concentration.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna murder him twice.
Okay. Make 2 attacks then, please.
Oh, is it the bottom ones?
Yep. That's
That
a crit.
is one nat 20.
So
and that's a 2.
So roll a second set of damage.
Oh, hell yeah.
And the 2 is with a +9 or a +10 to hit.
9.
So that does miss, but the first one does 17 plus... Unless you want to Eldritch Smite into this,
+5.
because they'll be doubled.
Yeah, I mean, why not? I've got 1 spell slot left.
How much damage does Eldritch Smite do?
68 force damage.
So that would be... Because it's using a 5th level spell slot, so that would be doubled. So that many d8s.
Yeah, he's not going to survive this, but fuck me.
Oh,
So that was
actually,
a
yeah.
No. Please, this is beautiful.
Let's put it this
Oh,
way.
yeah, this
If you
is-
hadn't
this is
Eldritch Smited, he'd still be alive. As in this moment, you see this undead creature, and you see as Romulus is raising his halberd in a preparation to take a swing at your neck, as you otherwise move past and towards him, towards the Old Watcher. And in this moment, you swing Murder upwards in a single arc as the necrotic. Well, actually, no. What kind of energy is this? Sorry, for your smite.
Force.
Force damage. As you otherwise bring the blade up, it slices through him, parting him as his body tears into 2, and you do significant damage, and he is dead, and the concentration is gone. And you are no longer under the effect of enemies abound.
Yeah. Y'all were gonna die.
Yep.
Because I would have action surged, and
Yes.
it would have probably gone into either. Well, Kirv moved in, which was actually a good thing because the alternative was Cat, and if I start attacking Cat and the creature goes free, and oh god.
Yeah, I know.
I don't
Alright.
know what enemies abound means.
It means that Romulus sees all friends as foes and attacks the nearest creature to him.
Oh.
Which actually still would be Cat.
I
Yeah,
know,
no,
that sucks.
Yeah,
Yep.
there's a
That
reason
really
why off table I was like, you need to end that concentration.
Enemies Abound is a great spell. It is amazing. It is a great way to
Really cool.
turn allies into enemies, which is great for both sides of the table, players and a DM, because it creates a sense of urgency. See, I don't mind you guys being overpowered, because I'm going to find ways to try and use it against you. So,
There you go.
Kirv, you otherwise take those 2 swings. The first, or as it otherwise parts him, splitting the body as it otherwise hits the ground. You watch as what was little of the withered husk is beginning to almost go cold in the air around and wither away as he shatters to splinters. And Romulus, you are up. I will say, for the sake of brevity, because this shadow probably can't do much, I will say go ahead and make me attacks against it. And Cat, what does Intercept do from Terrador? Does it reduce damage, or does it...
He takes the damage for me.
Okay, so, yeah, we'll see if Romulus can kill it in this one turn, then. It's not necessarily likely, but it is possible with knowing your
Fuck
damage.
me, that's a 12.
That misses. Woo! Ouch.
Okay, that's fine. Are we having a short rest after this?
Yeah.
So,
Probably.
I'm on 12. I mean, I'm on 20 hit points.
Definitely
but we
hits.
can. I mean, I
Yeah.
guess we could probably.
Reroll the 1.
I guess we could go down actually.
Depends, you can push roll, you can go for a short rest if you want, or you can push on. I don't know.
3 plus 5 plus 2 plus 2 plus a d6. So 8 plus 5 plus 2 plus 2, so 13 plus 2 is 15 plus 2 half to 1, so 16.
16 damage. Okay, it's still up.
And I believe I still have a bonus action.
Yes.
If I were to try and stab it with my horns, would that do anything?
From this range, no. Because it's
Well,
too far
I have
away.
movement.
You can try.
Um,
Nobody's used a non-magical weapon on
Man,
these
it's
guys
40
yet.
feet, right?
I could probably get to there, which is
That'd be
a
fine.
bit iffy. Okay, yeah. I try and gore it with my horns and see if that does anything.
Yeah, that'd be fine. Okay, go ahead and make me an attack.
Worst case scenario, we're learning something.
It's immune to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing, so the attacks does no damage.
It's
Your
worth a try.
horns pass right through it.
Ah, well. I provide a flanking bonus to something.
To a corpse. Alright. And if your go, it will make its attacks versus cat. It retains the advantage on these, because you are restrained. That is 18.
But it's
Um,
One
I
sec, I'm
will-
just checking my
but it's
feet.
16, right?
Sentinel means you can make an attack against it, yeah.
Oh, no, never mind.
And
Yeah.
cat, were you taking it or were you shielding?
Pterodor's gonna take it.
Pterodor's
And
going
yeah,
to
I'll
take
use
it?
my reaction to take an
Mhm.
attack.
Okay, go ahead and make the attack for me.
Recklessing, and you know what? Let's Great Weapon Master this one. And technically, because it's a different turn, would I be able to use my Giant's Might as well?
Yes, that will be how it works. So Pterodor takes 13 points of necrotic damage,
Okay.
and then the
Well,
second...
assuming this doesn't kill it.
True, but that would happen after the attack occurs. Second attack missed, by the way, as it rolled a 10 to hit.
How much was that? 17, did you say?
30 to Pterodor.
13.
So-
Okay. 80.
And it's double proficiency, isn't it, for the damage? Yes.
Yes. Yeah, for Great Weapon Master, yes, it'll be plus 8.
So plus 8, so 15, plus 5, so 20, plus 8, 28, plus 2, plus 1. So 31, I
31.
think.
Woo! It is on Death's Door.
Nice.
Okay, I will say, because a full round of combat will go past,
It dies.
It will die. Yeah. I'll just remove it for the sake of brevity. So, in this moment, the body of the old Watcher is in place. As you stand now, kind of catching your breath, Eugene swinging his little legs backwards and forwards on the pew. As the old Watcher, or the Groundskeeper, lies dead on the ground in multiple shards of wood of what was once the withered husk of this strange old man.
Chris, I would like to.
Do I?
I'd like. Where was it in? So obviously, we've been here before. This is where we first met the old man and everything.
Mm-hmm.
My vision. Where did I see that black tether? Where in this room did I see that black tether?
You were standing here, and it was right in front of you. So it would have been here. So directly down from this location.
Can I sense? Can I try to sense and try to feel for that tether?
Go ahead and roll me a... So go ahead and roll me a charisma check. With disadvantage, I'll say.
Chris,
Mhm.
as they were all still fighting it and doing what they were, can I try and
man.
steal his soul for some answers?
Okay. You go to reach for his soul, and it is not there.
Interesting. So he didn't. Huh. Wonder how that works.
I got a 9 for my charisma.
9. You're confident from the vision that it was this spot, but you can't sense anything.
Then Mortar looks to the altar of this king. I'm just gonna go.
It's
think
it's
they're
embedded
directly
in
below
the
us here.
ground, so it's basically this mural that's.
Oh, I
on the
thought it
ground.
was a. Does it look like there's a mechanism that will make it like rise or anything, or like slide over?
Roll me an investigation check. I'm going to remove the concentrations for the branding smites. No strength.
First things first.
I'll,
How long does it
Oh yeah.
take a short rest?
Instantaneous.
Instantaneous, because I'm running the basically the Baldur's Gate thing. If you
Yes,
get 2,
yeah.
but then you get a bonus 1 because you 2 are running something that gives a bonus plus.
I hate to do this, but can I search his body for any spell components or what he used to cast spells?
Go for it. I'm also just going to quickly spawn in some marbles to represent available and not. Do the same thing with my Wednesday group, and it is surprisingly useful.
Can I use Jeff to get advantage? To help look?
I'll say if another member of the party wants to help you, I'll allow it.
Okay.
In this instance, I'd say probably not Jeff, though.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
Looking for spell casting components, what he used to cast spells, just anything in there that might have answers.
I would also like to look.
I
for
won't
no
help out with that
reason.
one. But whilst I'm big, I'm going to be doing big person things, and I'm going to be fucking around with this and,
I'll tell.
and these.
Yeah.
This is a
I'll tell
mural on the
Terador
floor.
to support Romulus.
I'll say... Okay. I will say... Mortar, did you roll your investigation?
No, because Mortar was actually going to say to Vinny, this is where I saw the tether which led directly to
Also, we do pick up the 200 gold.
Yes.
Casius.
Mhm.
Naturally.
Yes.
Yes.
To Casius. I think there might be a mechanism here somewhere which will get us past the traps easier. I'm hoping that Vinny will also get to roll, or I can grant Vinny the help action.
Yeah. Can I?
Yeah.
First of all, can I remember where the underground stuff lines up?
The stairs go down, and then the chamber was over this way. So, you know what?
Okay.
Let me give you a visual reference as to what
Visual.
exactly you saw. Let me just set up all these tiles, because this is going to get messy if I do this wrong. Nope, stop highlighting the ghost. There we go.
Ghost.
Ooh.
Oh, there's supposed to be a tile in there. Oh.
That just spoils the whole adventure.
I know. That's why I'm doing this. Alright, so
That tiny room is the key to all of our problems.
this is what you saw.
Interessante.
Actually, no, I can't do that. So that goes to the next room. This is what you saw. So you saw the pillar, you saw the brazier, you saw urns, you saw these. These 3 urns in the corner were destroyed. Because of you guys. I could change the map, but I'm lazy. And the portcullises fell within these 2 areas. Or no. I can't remember. I think it might have just been this area. You know what? I can show you. This might go disastrously, though. Nope, that worked. That's where the portcullises fall.
Okay.
Ito.
That's what you know. So, lining up, that stairway here is lined up with this. So this area continues on this way, into the mountain.
Okay, it goes the other way. Right.
Goes the other way, yeah.
Could double back, but we don't know.
Really, where I'm looking isn't going to really do anything.
Right. Look for a mechanism or
Never mind.
Okay. So investigation check from either of you two. Investigation check from Kirv to search his body. And investigation check from Cat to search for stuff. And I will say an athletics check
I'll
from
give
Romulus.
Vinny advantage.
I'll say you have advantage on this because you've got Pterodor helping.
I already have
I'm giving
advantage
Vinny
on
advantage
my
the,
stuff.
Okay.
And Pterodor
Uh,
looks pretty
There's a 6.
Pterodor can have another go if I fuck up.
somehow. Yes.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah. You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
just
Didn't fuck up.
casually like. I try to lift the lid off. I just pick up the entire thing. Huh? What's?
Well, there's nothing under here. Just drink.
I think if we were to say in total, that would be a 34.
I will say these aren't sealed, and as you otherwise push the lids off of them, they are heavy. With your Giant's Might, it's a bit more easy, and with a natural 20, even better. So you push the lids off of these two, you can see that there are skeletal bodies inside. You can see that they are kind of lightly wrapped with what looks to be old bandages that have since frosted and mostly rotted away. But you can see that there are 2 bodies in there. You do not see any other effects for them, so there's no coins, there's no personal possessions. They were buried as is. Vinny and Mortar.
Right. Investigation with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go.
What was it?
It's a natural 20. So
Natural 20. Okay. You are certain there are no mechanisms on this level that would help with anything below. So you are 100% certain, above board and below board, that there is nothing on this floor that will help you with the lower floors in terms of traps or mechanisms or anything of that nature. You look at the nature of the mural on the
That's good to
floor.
know.
You suspect that if this is possibly a sarcophagus or tomb that is set up below the church itself, it isn't actually related to the catacombs because of the direction that they are headed, suggesting that if this is in place, this is most likely a mural rather than a tomb or sarcophagus. But if it is, it might just have body in it. But that's what you gauge from this.
Okay.
As for Cat, what did you get?
22.
22. Looking over the body, there doesn't seem to be any particular casting components as you go through, but you do find the lantern seems to be a focus of some form. Just a standard focus, nothing special, but you can tell that it's somehow seems to attune to priestly or cleric-based magic. And Kirv, as you're otherwise looking over for any items or anything of special importance, there's nothing that strikes your interest. The individual didn't carry anything on them other than the coins that you'd previously given them the previous day for the resurrection ritual, which you now reclaim. So you aren't 200 gold poorer. You're the exact same as you were when you got here.
I'm going to be naff at finding this thing I need. Absolutely naff.
What did you get, by the way? I didn't ask. I just had you.
It was a 6.
A 6? Yeah, you
Yeah.
find the 200 gold, and you don't find anything else of interest, as there was genuinely
Cat's,
nothing else of interest on his body.
Cat already picked up the lantern, right?
Yes, Cat already picked up the lantern.
Searching for spell casting components.
Yeah.
Okay.
So are we doing a short rest before we go down?
Yeah. Seems to require
Doesn't look
attunement
like
by a
there's anything to do
spellcaster.
here, so I think heading down is the best move. But let's take a moment.
Do I find anything in the sarcophagi?
Nope, just bodies.
Any of them look like magical bodies?
No, if they were magical bodies, it would be near impossible to tell. If they are undead, they're playing very dead, and if they aren't undead, then they're just bodies.
I'm gonna put the lids back on.
Okay.
And
Easy enough.
Does it require strength to open the bit around here, or
The bit?
is it around there, or is it around the back? Big around the back.
For what?
The altar door bit.
Altar door? What?
Going here.
The
That actually
sarcophagus
is just
door?
that. Sorry, you said it was
Yeah,
like
there's some stairs there.
Oh, I genuinely got confused because you said it was behind the altar, so I thought you meant like, oh, there's a secret one behind the altar.
Oh,
Oh,
no, it's
by the altar. I think I
by
should
the
have said.
altar, yeah. That's fine.
But okay, yeah, fair.
Yeah. I'll say if you want to look over the altar, you can.
Oh, I'd like that. Yeah, that'd be really
Possibly,
good.
Make me an
yeah,
investigation check.
possibly behind the altar
Yeah.
from where we were over here. But
It's okay. I'm going to preemptively
I
do a little bit.
need
of
you
healing.
to be a natural 20 because I'm shit at investigation. Okay, do you hear me, dice? You're going to be a natural 20. Understood?
Say I'd help, but I'm
Good.
body harvesting.
That's a 9, you ignorant fuck.
Plus
1, so
1, 10. Nah, it's a stone altar, and it's the same book that Vinny and Kirv saw before, and the same book you saw before as well when you were up here. Seems to be a book of pre-written sermons.
Well, these are all terrible.
Yes, they are.
They-
But
They don't even rhyme.
yes, the well-known rhyming sermons. So, were you taking a short rest?
I think it's the
yeah.
only logical option.
Okay.
But I will
Yeah, we
use
should
my
definitely
second
do it
wind
before we head down
short
and-
rest.
Okay.
yeah,
So, before people start using any hit dice, unless they've already done so, Vinny, if you want to go ahead, and this is for anybody who is damaged and is spending a hit dice, Vinny, go ahead. Oh no, it's Romulus who needs to roll the d6, isn't it? Plus 4? I want to say for Chef?
Sure.
We'll go with
That's sure. Give me a second. I'm going to double check on Chef now because
Right.
I'm
that. 'Cause I'm pretty sure it's a d6 plus your proficiency bonus, but I could be wrong.
Oh, I think we might have changed it because what it seems to say here is extra 1d8 hit points.
1d8 hit points. Okay, yeah, so just be one, so roll the d8 then. That'll be fine.
One thing I will do first is just roll my
Second wind. Yeah.
my second wind. Because theoretically, if I do well enough on this, I don't need any healing myself.
Yep, and Cat,
You
what did you roll
cock.
the d4s for?
My 2 mana potions.
Ah, okay. Noted.
So that's 5 plus my fighter level, is it?
Yes.
Which
Should
is
6?
6. Yes.
And my
Plus
arcane
6 is 11.
recovery takes me to max.
Okay, so you heal 11.
Oh, that's so annoying. I'm at 99 hit points out of 100.
Okay.
Okay.
So we healed to 11, yeah?
So roll.
No,
11
that's
hit
not
points?
what you guys are.
So
rolling.
no. Hold on.
Oh, so you
Okay.
guys get an extra 5 hit
5
points
plus
from me.
8, so 13. So
Amazing.
anyone who is spending a hit dice to heal, you get a bonus
Mhm.
13 health on top of it. Healing is done by your hit dice plus your
huge.
Constitution modifier. Make sure to adjust your hit count because this is going to be a long dungeon, and that will become relevant.
Does Vinny's thing heal me as well?
Only if you spend hit dice, unfortunately.
There's no point. It's 1 hit point.
Yeah,
And I'm
there's no
going to
point.
die in this. I'm going to go unconscious by 1 hit point. I'm going to fucking.
No, you know what's
lose
going to
my
happen?
shit.
It's not the case, but it would be funny if it was. If the first enemy you come across does bonus damage against creatures that aren't at max health.
Fuck me, that'd be annoying.
How much damage do
I need to
Chris,
just put a
we get?
shark in here.
Chris, we are unionizing. You are not allowed to do that.
I'm not allowed to just put a shark in the dungeon because...
How much healing do we get from
You
rolling
can put a
hit
shark
dice?
in. The shark is deceased and not a ghost. It's just
Oh.
a dead shark.
it's
They
Ghost.
didn't think it
plus
through.
yeah, it's plus 13 on whatever.
On the,
Oh,
so it's so what
okay.
did you get? You got your rolled dice plus your Constitution
Yep.
modifier for
Yep.
each dice that you rolled, plus 13 on top of that.
Plus 13. Okay, so that
Yeah,
takes me
I'm-
to
I'm back to full.
Alright.
I've used all of mine.
You've used all your hit dice.
1 more
I've
hit
used all
dice.
of mine.
Okay, noted. Make sure to note that down that you have none left.
4, so 7. That
Yep.
takes me to 72.
Okay. Kirv, did you get hurt during that combat?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, you're fine. Don't need to worry about hit die. Just make sure that because you're taking a short rest, you regain your spell slots. And for
Yep.
Mortar, you regain the spell points listed in the spell point recovered area. I think it's there.
I believe it's for me, so I'd recover like 7 or something.
I think it's something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
And Cat, if you're going to use your arcane recovery, you regain those spell
I
points
have
accordingly.
done that as well. I burnt 2 mana potions, arcane recovery, and 4 hit die.
Zero.
Okay.
0 hit dice.
But I'm looking peachy now. Oh no, I haven't got 50 hit count. Jeez, 5. 5.
Okay. I will say, if you want to bring Terador with you in this dungeon, even though there is a 5 square or 5 foot wide staircase, I'll allow Terador to go down them because the rest of the dungeon was accounted for Terador, kind of.
Okay.
It's large, accounted for other reasons, but I only made it 1 wide for some reason for the rest of it, which was stupid. Anyway,
No
I hate
worries,
to say it, but please
Okay.
may you in-smallen me.
in small and you.
Mhm.
Yes,
Hmm.
you have become small.
Thank you.
And push team.
Okay, so
Excellent. Okay.
with the old Watcher killed and defeated, with the party taking a moment to gather themselves and get a quick rest before they head down further into the catacombs of the old chapel. That is where we will end our session for tonight. So, quick question, are we going to have everyone for next week, or do we want to take a week off?
I might be busy next week. I don't know yet, but I might be.
Okay.
I will be
Free next
around
week.
as far as I'm aware, and I'm happy to continue
I
going for
am-
the moment. Week
I'm
after
happy.
that, I will not be.
Yeah, I'm around as well.
Okay.
And I'm around the 11th, but I'm not sure the 18th.
Okay. And Dan, how is it looking for you next week? Do you know yet, or?
I believe I believe I should be in the clear. I might be a little bit late, potentially by like 15 minutes or so, because I'll be coming back for work the following day. But I should be okay.
That should be fine. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll say we'll have a session next week, and we will begin once we have 4 players, and go from there. And if we end up having more than one person missing, we will call the session off. So hopefully we'll see you next week.
Alright.
Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye bye.
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 Bye.